Elohim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Also give a double on to LGGMS.
That's right.
Honor to you, Akim.
Khan.
Peace and bless you, brothers and sisters that listen. The hopeful elects call Elohim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
Back at it again, man. You know. Salakia, let me see. Should be good now. Yeah. Like we're saying, man, brothers out here again, week in and week out, prophesying, talking about the downfall of America. And also the 12 tribes being lifted up again, man.
That's right.
It's all about the hopeful elect. All right? Any scriptures y'all want to bring out?
Khan, I got a quick one.
Khan. You know? Like in the book of Acts, they were what? Speaking on things, what? Pertaining to the kingdom, man.
Khan.
Where Yahushua was with them for those 40 days, man. All right? And that's why they were so excited. Like, yo, are we going to get the kingdom now? See? So, you know, the disciples must have seen many things what Yahushua was talking about, man. They probably saw them on this side with spiritual power. We don't know what they saw, man. All right, but he said it's not for you guys to know the time or the seasons which the Father put in place, man. And he said you guys are going to be witnesses unto me in Jerusalem, Samaria, and to the uttermost part of the world. Okay, and we just did a video on proving who the northern kingdom was and how they came on this side of the world, and showed the documents, man, and the scriptures, Deuteronomy 33. How Ephraim, Manasseh, underneath the unicorn, underneath his power or his leadership, will lead the 10 tribes to the ends of the earth, man. Okay? Now we brothers went into how Hiram Abiff many times. That was brought out many times, man.
That's right.
Solomon sent Hiram Abiff, the Canaanites, the Phoenicians, the Sidonians, on this side of the world to build his kingdom and to build the temple, man. Okay? That was brought out already, man. But you got reprobates out there, man. And like we said, where's your 12 tribe chart? Nowhere to be found. All right, what you got?
I had Philippians 3 and 14, but I just thought about another one, Revelation 11. I mean, read that after as well. Philippians 3 and 14. I press toward the mark for the prize.
Oh, matter of fact, in Hebrews 12 and 1, so we're talking about that, yeah.
I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Hamashiach, Yahushua.
So anything more?
Oh, that was it on that. But
yeah. So we're striving for what? The mastery. All right? Pressing towards the mark, man. All right? And ultimately, well, Hebrews 12 and 1 going to go into it. Let's read. Goes directly with it, yeah.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses.
Yeah, the brothers, you know, the saints, right? Even the Alahayim. Go ahead.
Let us lay aside every weight.
Yeah, the scripture says, put off from the immortal thoughts. Because we all got things we battling, you struggling. Might be ailments, might be demons that you have to battle in your mind. And it's an every single day thing. It's a fight. Constantly, it's a fight. But the Most High wants you to cry out to him. That's the point. All right? You were designed to be imperfect, man.
That's right.
See? That's the point. All right, go ahead.
And the sin which doeth so easily beset us.
There you go. Go ahead, because we in the flesh. All right? We're subject to the law of sin.
I got a precept on that too.
All right, go ahead.
It says, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us.
Run with patience. As the brother read, press towards the mark. Patient means what? To suffer. All right? Just like it pleased the Most High to bruise his son, well, he wants you to fight as well, man. All right? That's the point, man.
Archangel Uriel said it to forefather prophet Ezra. He said, this is the condition of the battle in 2nd Ezra 7th chapter. You know, I believe like 50 verse on down. He said, this is the condition of the battle, man. That man that's born upon earth must fight. And we know Isaiah 15 verse 3 says what? The Most High is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. He loves a good fight. He loves a good battle, man. You see that? Our battle is what? Spiritual.
See? It's not a carnal battle.
It's not a carnal battle.
He ain't dealing with that.
That's right.
What he would have called the mighty man into this thing.
That's right.
You know? Those guys, they rely on their own strength. So he don't want those type of dudes anyway.
And it's spiritual because through the spirit, we rely on who? Yahushua.
Have to.
All right?
Because priest.
Yep. Because without Yahushua, we'd be through out here, man.
Yeah.
So that's what keep us going. That's what keep us fighting, remembering these precepts, man.
Yeah.
Scripture say what? Wherefore comfort one another with these words. All right?
The comforter, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yahushua is our righteousness, man. Right? We did videos on that countless times. Go ahead.
Verse 2. It says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith.
Looking to Yahushua. There we go. We just talked about that. The
Right.
author and the finisher of our faith. Because he finished. All right? And then only he finished in John the 17th chapter, he prayed for the elect.
That's right.
So they can finish, man. All right? So he's constantly praying to the Most High on your behalf. All right, go ahead.
Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
So Yahweh Shai finished his race. Right? He finished. Right? He went on a cross. It was done, like he said. Right? And through that sacrifice, he was able to open up the seals. And now we able got understanding the scriptures. And now we being adopted back into the Most High's good graces. The elect right now. Right? The rest of Israel on the other side. All right? Go ahead. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Here we got.
Romans 8 and verse 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity.
Like we were saying, we all subject to the law of sin. Vanity is wickedness. Okay? We were designed that. We were designed, like we said, we designed to be imperfect. That's why none of us could boast in this thing. All right? Go ahead.
Not willingly.
Not willingly. Because we all want to do the will of the Most High.
Like
We all want to be perfect. Right? But what's how you call it? Just slipped my mind, man. Damn. What you was gonna say?
or like the Apostle Paul said, that I do, I don't. Basically, I do not. That what I want to do,
Yeah, Romans 7:23. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Like the scripture says, the sin that beset us, man.
The
Right.
evil seed implanted in Adam from
From the beginning, yeah. You see? Go ahead.
It says not willingly, but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope.
There you go, man. See? So our hope is in Yahweh Shai, not in ourselves or the law. All right? So the flesh is always constantly, it's contrary. That's what I want to say. The flesh is contrary to the spirit, man. And the spirit is contrary to the flesh. You want to be perfect. You want to do the will of the Most High 24/7. All right? But you can't, man. All right? So none of us could boast, man.
That's right.
You see? And when we going to be perfect? When Yahweh Shai comes back and we get beamed up and our bodies are changed. Our spirit and our body is going to be on one accord. All right? Our spirit is perfect, but what the flesh is weak. Okay? And who put us in that position, that predicament? The Most High. All right? The Most High, man. And why? Because like we were going in before, we have to know both sides. Both good and evil. That's balance. That's perfection.
Yeah.
All right? What you were saying?
I'll just read the precept. Galatians 5 and verse 17. I'm sorry, 16. It says, "This I say then, walk in the spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh."
Yeah, stay in the spirit. All right? Constantly reading. Give yourself, scripture says, daily reading, daily exhortation. Pray, fast. You got to be amongst other brothers. Certain brothers that's weak. They realize you're being tempted when you by yourself all the time. Well, you got to be amongst brothers. See? All right? Go ahead.
Watching videos too.
Watching videos, man. Constantly, man. That keeps you what? Keeps you in the spirit.
Like sometimes you may not even have nothing to go into really.
Yeah.
Then you realize you start watching videos, and a topic pop up right there, boom.
Yeah.
A few topics, you start writing down titles, getting things lined up.
Yeah. Or you might be going through something and a brother, he tackle it. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
That's
I
how
mean,
you
the first thing on the algorithm that pops up is that title. Oh snap.
Yeah. That's staying in the spirit. All right. Go ahead.
It says, verse 17, Galatians 5 and 17, "For the flesh lusteth against the spirit."
Yeah, I mean what? Your members, your body. Scripture says the heart is deceitful and wicked, desperately wicked. Who can know it, man? Your mind is evil, man. Okay?
It's a constant battle up there.
Constant battle, because that's where your spirit dwells.
And that's what the demons attacking you at.
Yeah.
And they won't stop attacking.
Nah.
Don't think when you sleeping they resting too. Now when you sleeping they attacking harder.
Matter of fact, even when Satan, when you look the 4th chapter, to when Yahweh Shai was battling Satan, it said he left for what? A season. He didn't leave for a long time, man. Right? He just left for a season, man.
And the Lord is balanced because what happened right after, the Lord sent angels to minister unto him. Right after he battled Satan for 40 days, 40 nights, going back and forth, going to the scriptures.
So you got to assign angels and assign demons.
That's right.
You know? That was all set up when you read 2nd Ezra 9th chapter from the beginning. Right? Certain spirits were supposed to be on earth. Certain spirits were for the elect, and you had demons on the other side, man.
And then through the spirit, when you understand and know this, it puts your mind at ease, so to speak. Because think about jakes in the world that don't know this. Oh, I got anxiety. I'm depressed. I'm going through it. I can't take this. I can't cope. So they find other ways how to cope with it. Drugs, alcohol,
Or they take their own life.
or they take their own life. They can't deal with it. But us, we understand what's going on in the battle, so what do we reflect to? The scripts, the stories, all right? The brotherhood, the brother going into, to stay in the spirit.
That's why the scriptures say, that's why Yahweh said, what? You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
That's right.
All right?
Yup.
He made us free from what? Sin.
From sin.
Bondage.
Con.
All right, go ahead.
There's a little more. And you got precept. Slaki. Oh no, so you can read that. Read that.
Precept you
Precept.
got?
You wanted me to get that Luke 4?
Oh yeah, you could get it if you want.
Okay, so I'll just finish that right quick, Babu Shah.
Yeah.
Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other.
The flesh is contrary to the spirit. Right? And it's set up, that fight was set up. So who's the greatest enemy in this thing? Yourself.
Yourself, man.
Right? The man in the mirror.
Like you got them Jakes. I'm not gonna mention the camp name, but you know the leader fell out. Them all of them fell out. They was working their own salvation. They all allowed themselves to be beguiled by the devil. All right, Satan got their ass, man. All right.
That means they trusted man.
Mm-hmm.
It just says curse. Let's get that. Jeremiah 17, verse I think 5. Yeah.
Right.
Right?
Because they allowed.
Yeah. What are you saying?
They allowed themselves to see. Okay, if he fell out, I mean, I could do the same. I could go back to the world.
That means you never feared the Lord, and that
Right.
means you're a man pleaser.
That's right.
The Apostle Paul said, "You got it." Galatians 1 and 9. Let's get that.
Yeah.
All right.
This book of Galatians, chapter 1 and verse 9, and it reads, "As we said before, so say I now again, if any man preach any other gospel,"
Is it verse 10?
verse
Do I
10,
seek to please men? Yeah.
yep, "For do I persuade men or the Most High, or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Hamashiach."
So you can't be a man pleaser and be a servant of the Mashiach. So that means, and that's why Paul said, get that 1 Corinthians, the first chapter.
Come.
He said, was Paul crucified for you? Was Apollos crucified for you? All right. Was Cephas or Peter crucified for you? No, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So we all fight for what? That crown. You got to work out your own salvation. Who says, let no man take your crown? That's Revelation, the 3rd chapter. Yahweh Shai said that. All right. So you're gonna tell the Lord, well, Lord, he fell out, so he's the leader. I have to be subject to him. You wicked, man.
Wicked.
All right. And you that slothful servant making nothing but excuses, man.
That's right.
All right. You gotta work out your own salvation, man. We gonna get precepts on that. What you got?
1 Corinthians 1 and verse 13. It's verse 12. "Now this I say, that every one of you saith, I am of Paul, and I of Apollos."
Yeah, because they were having contentions in the church back then. No, Paul taught me. No, Apollos taught me. No, Peter, I'm under Peter. All right, go ahead.
"And I of Cephas, and I of Hamashiach." Verse 13. "Is Hamashiach divided?"
Yeah, it's one body. It's one truth. It's one doctrine. Okay? One. Right? So and that cuts unity camps right there. Because Paul, Cephas, Apollos, all on one accord. They weren't teaching different things. All right? It tells you when Apollos didn't understand the baptism of Yahweh Shai, Priscilla and Aquila showed him the more perfect way for him to understand. All right? And he was mighty in the scriptures, man. So they had to bring him up on speed, man. Let him know about the Mashiach. All right? So Yahweh Shai is not divided, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Was Paul crucified for you, or he baptized in the name of Paul?"
Yeah, so was your leader crucified for you? For you to fall out? No. We ain't crucified for none of you brothers and sisters, man. It's not about us, man. Like God said, I'm coming in the name of commanding General Yohana. You know, that's off, man. What do you mean you coming in the name? You coming in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right? All right? We give double honors. You honor the elders, the men that taught you. Right? You esteem them as fathers. You see? But our worship and our true reverence go to who? Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man.
And the true men of the Lord, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim, of course.
Remember Cornelius tried to bow to Peter and he's, what you doing, man?
Right. And that reminded me of, remember the elder apostles of Great Millstone was teaching, you know, Jake walked by and said, you guys are legends, man. They said, nah. No, brother, we serve it. We just men. We're serving the Lord. And they teach us that. Yeah, we give them honor and reverence, of course, through the Spirit. But they say it. The old word goes to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
The angel told you get. What precept you got?
I had Jeremiah 17.
Oh yes, let's read that. Read that. That's powerful. That goes into what we're talking about now.
This is Jeremiah 17, verse 5. "Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
Cursed be the man. Destruction upon that man, man. All right? Okay, it's good now. Yeah, read it again.
God. Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man.
Destruction. Woe unto that man that trusteth in man, man. All right? Because all of us are fallible, man. We just read earlier, we all subject to sin. And matter of fact, and we worship Yahweh Shai, man. And even Yahweh Shai, when the guy tried to say, he said, good master, he said, why callest thou me good? For there's none good but the Most High. See, and that's the Son of Man. That's the Son of the Most High who was perfect. All right, go ahead.
God. It says, and maketh flesh his arm, whose heart departed from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, because when you trust in man, your heart depart from the Lord. It tells you that. Was it Job 32:21?
This is Job chapter 32, 21.
Fine.
Job 32 and 21. Let me not, I pray you, accept any man's person.
Is that fire?
Oh shit. Probably.
Either that or smoke coming from the chimney of a building. But
That's a lot of smoke.
Yeah, that's a lot of smoke. Might be fire.
Yeah, fire, man.
As representation for how America's going to be.
That's right. That's right.
It's crazy. Yeah, you
You
got
standing far off, seeing a smoke,
Seeing
smoke
a
and
smoke,
torment.
yeah. That's how the nation's gonna see it.
God,
Put
God.
the camera on it.
You could. We'll see if you catch it. Yeah, catching it.
You catch it? It's going to be America. That's what the other nations going to see. America's
Yeah. This place is gonna burn for a while.
Yeah, and then while it's burning, we gonna be up in the chariots.
That's right.
We don't know how long for.
God.
Because that award ceremony not gonna be just, a 2-hour award ceremony. It might be months, it might be a year. We don't know.
That's true.
Right? We
That's
don't
true.
know, man. And by that time, the bear is going to be ruling for just a short little window before we come back down and raise havoc, man.
Which that's in Revelation
13.
13.
It
Also
started with the leopard, is going to end with the bear. Yeah.
Also Revelation 21, when
Yeah.
they're gonna see the New Jerusalem come down from heaven.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Daniel 7:18, they're gonna
Yeah.
take the kingdom.
Yeah, the saints of Moshe shall take the kingdom.
That's right.
Going to Ezekiel 38,
Also
Ezekiel
Jeremiah
39.
16 and 16, how we the hunters
Yeah.
drive from every mountain.
Yeah.
Amos 9, they be in their bunkers.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of this.
Isaiah 24.
Yeah.
After many days it shall be visited. The
Yeah.
elite.
That's right.
The earth going to be in chaos after that nuclear holocaust.
And that also goes to the second Esdras when it says like how everything be like leaves and be growing over the stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the
yeah.
areas.
Like they show in apocalyptic movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I looked it up. That takes a couple years.
Yeah.
So that don't happen overnight.
Yeah.
It's some time. So like you
Yeah.
said, we may be up there for a little minute.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because Yahushua got crowned all the like men.
That's not gonna be just like
Hurry,
we out
hurry,
here
hurry,
hour, 2 hours.
hurry.
All right,
He
right.
gonna take your time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, brother be crying.
Yeah.
You know, with tears of joy.
You may get to know each and every brother 144 before we
Yeah.
come back down.
You're gonna be chopping it up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, talking how I knew you this time, this life was here doing this. you
Yeah.
know?
It's not gonna be no quick. All right, we up there and come back down immediately now.
Yeah.
All right. What you got? Read on.
So Job chapter 33 verse 21. Let me not, I pray you, accept any man's person, neither let me give flattering titles unto man.
Job said, "Don't let me give flattering titles unto men." Your head.
Commanding general. Yeah.
Yeah, like we said, the greatest general under the heavens. Commanding General Yohana. Second only to Yahweh Shai. Or the greatest general of the 7 seas. Like all that whack shit. Yeah. Those flattering titles, man. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It says,
chief-
for I
yeah.
know,
Yeah, what you got?
it says, for I know not to give flattering titles, and so doing my maker would soon take me away.
Mosai take your ass out for that, man. Mosai hates that, man. Remember when Moses smote the rock, the low side said, you ain't entering. That's Moses.
Yeah.
First Messiah.
Yeah.
Because
he ain't gonna glory to the Lord.
He didn't give glory to the Lord. Him and Aaron didn't enter the promised land. These are top men of the Lord. These are not no just average, average prophet. These are the top cream of the crop guys,
Yeah,
man.
the Lord said that in Numbers 12 chapter. He said, of my servant Moses, not so. I speak to him mouth to mouth, man.
That's
You
what
know,
it said.
everyone else speaks to him in visions and dreams. That's
Yeah,
what
the
deal
Most
with
High
Moses.
opened. That's what the scripture says. He saw him who was invisible.
Yeah,
Most High spoke to him what? Plainly.
yeah.
All right?
Not even dark parables. He
Nah.
taught him in parables, but he
Yeah.
spoke to him like he let him know what it was.
What
the
it was.
beginning, the end, everything.
Yeah, everything. 2 Corinthians 14.
And he told him to break it down this way though. When you write it like make it hard, this hard to understand.
Yeah.
This easy. You know, like the genealogy as you could read it, you know what I'm saying, the story from Jacob, Esau. But with Genesis,
The garden was difficult.
Yeah.
We broke down the garden. We just did a video not too long ago. All right. So that was all written a certain way for a reason.
Right.
So clowns like Dr. Brown and vocab and James White and you other so-called theologians and scholars, y'all can't comprehend that. That's why y'all want to debate us. Us them niggas keep chasing us. Yeah, you got them men seeking their own glory too, but the attention is on us. People want to understand the scriptures. They got to go to a guru. They got to go to the Israelites, because you're not gonna learn these secrets in no theologian school, man. You can't.
you can't buy this understanding.
You can't, man.
You can't.
Okay, this is what? A gift. Okay, is either the Most High chose you from the foundation of the world, or He did it. All right, and not everybody that's called is chosen either. See, and that's why we fight for that crown.
That's right.
What's that Slaki? What's that piece of Amos where it talks about only the Israelites won't be prophets?
It's
Slaki, it says, I said unto you.
There's also one in Deuteronomy 29:27, I think.
Deuteronomy 29:27.
Yeah.
You know, for yours,
I know you've revealed secret to servants of prophets.
Amos
Where's-
36.
Where there's 3:7. Yeah, and I did Deuteronomy 29, I think 26, 27.
Deuteronomy 29 and verse 26. For they went and served other gods. It says, and worshiped them. It said, gods whom they knew not and whom He had not given unto them. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against the land and bring it upon it all the curses that are written in this book. Read on, it says, and the Lord rooted them out of their land in anger and in wrath and in great indignation and cast them into another land as it is this day.
Yeah, that was a prophecy, because that happened now. That happened.
Oh
already.
yeah, verse 29 is the point.
Yeah.
It says the secret things belong unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua our power, but those things which are revealed belong to us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law.
So yeah, it belonged to us.
Deuteronomy 29.
That's Yahweh Bashem Shai. He only. Oh yeah, Khan, bring it up.
This is Amos chapter 2 in verse 11. It says, and I raised up of your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O you children of Israel? Say Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, He revealed His secrets unto Jacob, statute and judgment to Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. All right, the Most High didn't reveal Himself to everybody. In fact, let's get at it. It's 2 Samuel 7:23.
Okay, got it.
So you blessed to be an Israelite, and to be on top of that, to be called. That means He called your name in the heavens, man. Matter of fact, it was Isaiah 49:1. Yeah. It means the Most High, He's God, man. Like the Creator of heaven and earth actually know me by name. Of course, He know everybody, but He's not looking at them. You know what I mean? And not even our own people, because most of them are bastards. They're unwanted sons. You know, they don't carry on His name or His legacy. Not looking at them. You know what I mean? Like they always show you in Game of Thrones and them other shows. They have the legitimate heir, and then they have the bastard. Like he made a mistake. You know what I mean? Like the woman he dealt with, he don't really claim him or her. Like it's a bastard child, man. You know what I mean? See, and that's Aisha too. See, because he came from Isaac, but and spiritually he's a bastard. Also, I said, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. That's why people can't get the whole relationship. When we tell Polite and these guys, the Edomite man is closer to us than the Hamite, they're like, what you niggas talking about, man? All right? If you spiritually, your eyes are open, you know that would make sense. Because there's always been contention between those two from the beginning. All right? Cain and Abel. All right? Jacob and Esau. You see? And it was always constant back and forth. Haman and Mordecai, the two dragons. All right? Then we go later on in the Greeks. Then later on to the Romans. Read about the eagle with the 12 feathers. Right? What he did to Jerusalem. Then Revelation 20. He came back into, after we subjugated, he came back into power again.
And when Esau came back into power, his first thing was to whitewash everything.
Yeah.
To take that thing, we're going to get them. That's the Psalm 83rd chapter.
He went deceiving the nation.
That's true,
He had to, see? Everything has to be in his image. And he's doing the same thing again through his NWO. See? He wants his birthright back in the spirit.
That's right. He knew who he had to take down was the Israelites.
That's the guy in the way.
He thought about it, like, listen, if we stripped them from their nationality, their heritage, which that was prophecy anyway, that we could make them forget who they were, we could probably, take their birthright, Then they also destroy us, the accuse of our brethren, put pork and everything, what type of wickedness.
Yeah.
See what they doing,
Yeah, they pray to the left. They pray, like we said, the Most High, both the right and left.
Come.
See? But no champion can work against the elect, man.
That's right.
Because our people, a lot of y'all fell into them traps, man.
Yeah.
Right? That music industry, a trap.
Trap.
Man. All right, all that drugs and all that, that's a trap. All right, this adulterous, like the Lord said, this adulterous generation, social media, OnlyFans. Everybody think they're a star. Those are traps that the devil set up, man. Right? Feminism is a trap, man. You women are destroyed, families destroyed.
Yeah.
We read into the article, 60% of young men under age 30 say that they single, and almost half of them say they're not even looking for a relationship.
They said 40% of children are not the father that's been raising them.
That's crazy wickedness. So
that's we brought it up. Andrew Wiggins found that out. That's why he wasn't been playing.
Oh yeah.
Woman slept with his best friend, and then he found a child even raising. It's not really his, man. So he's just fucked up in the head.
Yeah, man, that's what they're saying. Those are the allegations, so they're saying, right? But we ain't gonna lean more towards the right.
That's right.
We going with because it just, listen, man, he's not injured.
Yeah.
No close family member died. So why you not playing? What you going through so much that you can't play?
And it's obvious that stuff like that hurts a man more.
And she took off all his images on Instagram. His image is not there.
Yeah.
See, that's wicked as hell, man. But it's not surprising. It's not surprising when you on the road all over the place. Your best friend coming through the back door doing your woman, man.
See, he traveling overseas, different states, playing basketball games.
There's a scripture talking about that. It's a Sirach 41, looking upon another man's wife.
Sitting out over another man's wife?
No, that's Sirach 99, but I think there's one of Sirach 41.
What, it's about lawful woman?
Yeah, from garments coming, I think it's 19.
Oh, it's 19.
From a woman wickedness.
I pretty mistaken.
So that shows you that this place is pure wickedness, man. They breathe nothing but wickedness. But that's totally off, man. See? And all that was a snare and a trap.
You guys, you go up to the top Instagram models and you're surprised she's a harlot.
See what's gonna happen, man. We're not surprised. As a matter of fact, we look at all these hoes as what they are. Hoes. Okay? You dress like a hoe, you a hoe.
Like Solomon said, who can find her? She's like a precious ruby.
That's right. That's right. And then Solomon said, of woman I found none. One righteous man among 1,000. But of a woman, he said, I ain't find not one. None of them. Oh, that mean all Solomon wives, the princesses and the concubines, all wicked. He knew it. And it proved it because what happened in his old age, they started, trying to get him to go off. Not even trying, they made him go off. Of course, he held accountable, he went off, but still, they wait till he got old, he built this for our goddess. He built the statue here for my idol, fucking wickedness. They knew he had, he was wealthiest, right? He was wealthy, and through my opinion, through the spirit, more wealthy than Mansa Musa. Okay, Mansa Musa was rich as fuck, but don't forget about King Solomon. So, women, they supplanted that.
Everybody came. Remember, he was because he got to be way richer than. Remember, he got stuff from this side of the world.
That's right. I think they're circling us, man.
Yo, it circled us like 4 times.
Yeah, I seen it in the thing.
It circled us 4 times.
Mercy.
It's a spirit, man. It's a spirit. God.
But I was saying
he would be bringing us food.
God. That's right.
But yeah, women are wicked. Scripture said, well, all witness, but little to the wickedness of a woman.
That's right. That's right.
And so the Bible's the most red pill book in all eternity, man.
Yeah, that's what these guys understand.
That's right.
And they don't understand that the prophecy, the Mosai said that he would cause a woman to surpass a man's authority. That's these dumb assholes talking about they equal. There's no such thing as equal, man.
Equality, man. Scripture said, what the husband shall rule over thee, man. How are we equal? All right. It can't be.
It stated it all the way from the first book in Genesis. All right, the woman shall be servants unto the man.
You were created to serve your man. Your man is your God. He's your Lord. He's your head.
If we're equal, why in the scriptures call you what, the weaker vessel?
And they know that.
Right? You need to be led. Okay? If women lead, destruction, chaos. Men, they think logically. All right? It's simple math.
Mentally we're different, physically we're different, everything is
Everything different. And it shows that they're not equal. Look, you got men transforming into women, fighting bitches in the MMA, and breaking skulls, breaking records. You know, and it was like the least
powerlifting competition.
Yep.
Some guy, he's 400 and something ranked, but when and women powerlifting, he's the winner.
Yep.
No shit.
No shit, Sherlock.
What the fuck do you think was gonna happen, man? All right, what precept you got?
I was holding that 1 Samuel chapter 7, but I know Brother
Oh yeah, 2 Samuel 7. Yeah, let's read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to grab it?
Con.
2 Samuel 7 and verse 21.
Con.
This is 2 Samuel chapter 7 verse 21. For thy word's sake and according to thy own heart hast thou done all these great things to make thy servant know them. Wherefore thou art great, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for there is none like thee.
There's none like the Most High. Right? Told tell you that Psalms 96.
That's a good
All right.
verse.
Go ahead.
Neither is there any God beside thee, according to all that we have heard with our ears.
Right.
And what one nation in the earth is like thy people, even like Israel, whom the Most High went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make him a name, and to do for you great things, and terrible for thy land, and for thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nations and the other gods. For thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever, and thou, Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, are become their power.
There you go. It was Sirach 41.
Yes, sorry, 41.
Oh yeah, 41 verse. So like if we're gonna finish out that precept, read 15 on down. Let's read on yet.
Let me read it again.
Alright.
Alright. 2 Samuel chapter 7, in verse 22 again, it says, Wherefore thou art great, O Lord power, for there is none like thee, neither is there any God beside thee, according to all that we have heard with our ears.
There's no God beside the Most High. None. The scripture says, Ezra said, who the angels stand in trembling in the presence of the Most High. So how powerful is that? Alright? Aisha, that's what the scripture says. He said, he that sitteth in heaven shall what? Laugh. This man really think he gonna fight the Most High. And stop what he got going on, man. His NWO and his remember Trump, he was like, we're gonna have a Air Force and we have a Space Force. You know, that's hilarious, man.
And it's funny because they showed that in their movies like Independence Day, Battle Los Angeles. With Battle Los Angeles literally means Battle the Angels. Los Angeles means the angels, man. So they know it's angels up there. Alright? They know it's angels in the vehicles. And also, it's in a prophecy. Alright? Revelation 12 verse 7, 2 Kings 13 chapter. Or amongst others, it's in a prophecy they're gonna try to fight what's that? Revelation 17 chapter. They should make war with the Lamb.
Yeah.
You know?
Revelation 19.
They really gonna try to fight against Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. They're out of their goddamn mind.
The wheel within the wheel. They show you that in the movie Knowing.
Yeah. Oh
He
yeah.
saw
They
the
did.
Ezekiel and he saw the UFO.
Remember they showed the picture too.
Yeah,
It said Ezekiel.
yeah.
She was staring at the photo for a minute.
Yeah. So this devil, he knows.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, what you got? Go ahead.
So, reading verse 23, and what one nation in the earth is like thy people, even like Israel?
What one nation, no nation, could stand in comparison with the Israelites. That's how precious we are on the side of the Most High.
And even in our people's lower state, they still stand out.
Still
Right?
stand out.
They still the salt of the earth, but they doing, of course, some wickedness on this side.
No matter where they at, Israel is always a center of attention.
Yeah.
Why is America got the style and the flavor? It's because of Israel.
It didn't.
Same thing with Egypt, Babylon, because they had the greatest people in captivity.
Yeah.
The Assyrians, the Greeks, the Romans. Who made Greece and Rome great? It was Jake. Who was in the arenas? It was Jake. A lot of these Caesars, like the eldest brother Marcus Aurelius, all these guys, they were Jake. These Greek philosophers, Philo, Aristotle, Socrates, they were Jake, man. All them stories, Zeus, it was Jake who came up with all of that.
That's right.
The Black Greeks, right? Leonidas 300, Spartans, all that was Israel, and just like in this society, right? The music, the athletes, even a lot of these inventions.
Yeah.
You go into, Jake created a lot of it. We went into some of those inventions already. Some of them had to give up their invention because no banks at that time would fund what they were doing. There was a lot of racism, man. Still a lot of racism, man. Right? All these different art forms come from Israel, but they don't own anything. Because that's why. That's the curses, man.
Yeah, during the 20th chapter.
Yeah, the Amalekite runs all that.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to business and scheming, he's a master of that. It tells you that in Luke the 16th chapter. The children of this world are a generation wiser than the children of light.
And then even in their Talmud, they're taught to get one over on people. You know, mainly us. All right?
When it comes to that, the Amalekite is, and when it comes to destroying things, Aishar, he's the top. When it comes to those weapons of mass destruction, he's the top guy. That's his gift. Right? That's what he was created to do. Right? Yeah.
Verse 24, 2 Samuel 7 and 24. For thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever.
Forever. So that cuts everybody. Even if Israel go off, he said that my mercy is not going to depart from Israel, man. Tells you that Ezekiel 36, many scriptures.
Isaiah 14
Jeremiah
chapter.
32, Isaiah 14:1.
He said, I will yet choose Israel, man.
Yeah. Eventually he said that. Even when he was going in on Ephraim, Jeremiah 32, he said eventually I'm gonna bring him back, man.
He always meant, like you just said through spirit, he always mentioned that after jacking us up, he said, but I'm gonna have mercy on them.
Yeah, because like any father, tell you that in Psalms.
Yeah.
Any father, he's not gonna be angry forever.
That's right.
Right? No father's gonna be angry forever. I realize, this is my son. Then she's gonna have mercy again. You're gonna whip your ass.
Yeah.
After a while, you're gonna have mercy. The Most High whipping our ass was what? Esau taking us down, and all the atrocities that we faced in slavery, what he did to the northern kingdom, what he did to Gad. That was his anger.
Yeah, that should put the fear of the Lord in you, man.
Yeah, but after a while, Most High, he said, the indignation is passed from you now.
Yeah.
That's why we start waking back up.
That's what Scripture said. Who should stand when he's angry, man? Because look, he put us through because our iniquities, our sins, man. Lynched,
So Israel was just bad kids. They always getting whipped in the scriptures, man.
Especially in the book of Judges, man.
Yeah.
It was
always going off. Jeremiah, where the prophets mainly cursing out. It was Jake, man.
That's right.
And we can see it today. Jake, stiff-necked and hard-headed, man.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
God. Do you want more on that?
Khan. No, I think that might be it. So there's no nation like Israel. Rather, the Most High sent Moses down to deliver or to redeem back to himself. He said, go tell Pharaoh, Exodus 4:22, that Israel is my son, even my firstborn. That's my son that you got in captivity. See? He didn't say that. He created the Egyptians, but he don't look at them. It's not as Scripture, he look at them like they're spit. Nothing, less than nothing.
That's right. And he could do that because he's a creator. All right? He's the Most High.
Yeah.
Psalm 15 verse 3 says what? The Most High is in the heavens. He have done whatsoever he pleased, man.
Yeah, Scripture
He made vessels to honor, vessels to dishonor.
Yeah, he created. Scripture says Moab is washed and cast his shoe at Edom. Like, he don't care. Them nations, See? What preacher? Oh, yeah. Sirach 41:20. So talking about this whole Andrew Wiggins. Like they said, it's still allegations, but that's the rumor. And we're not surprised. We'll still say allegedly. But we're not surprised if the story is true or not, man. It's just not. Every single day you just hear the man of evil that's going on in this world, man. Let's get at Matthew 16:1.
Matthew 16:1.
Yeah. This is just a wicked generation, man.
Yeah. And that's why, Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation, the wicked during the times of Sodom and Gomorrah, wicked cities. We're the same thing with us, man. In America, Babylon great and valley, a shadow of death. We're vexed everywhere we go. The other day I was leaving from work and I looked to the side and I seen two moles. And then he was still in his lap. They entire Rome spirit, that romantic spirit. I just want to stone him, man.
As a matter of fact, give me Leviticus 8.
That's that brother. Let's get that Leviticus 20.
Like that shit, it pissed me off, man. I walked by, I was like, yo, man, this place is wicked, man. There was all like he was
that's a
touching
normal
his face,
thing.
Get all close to him. I was like,
that's a normal thing.
Yeah, man. And they both two grown hairy ass men. That's something that's an abomination inside of Yahweh Shem Al Shai, man. But it's allowed here in America, Babylon the Great. Why? Because who's ruling?
That's against nature.
The wicked.
That's right. That's against nature, man.
That's right.
That's just common sense. And they teaching it to children. All right, they're teaching it to people, children, bro. All right,
That's why not the time to be having children, man.
Well, the Lord said that. I want you to have child and suckling in those days, man.
You told us Jeremiah, don't even get a wife in these days, man.
Yeah.
Apostle Paul said better to be like me.
Yeah.
Those that got wives, but those that don't even got none, man. It's not the time for that family lovey-dovey and play catch the
IUIC.
ball, you know.
Yeah, that's not the time. That's your own business.
That's right.
But that's not what we pushing or publicizing, man.
We pushing for you to repent and get right to Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, repent in these last days.
It says that the scripture says a time and season for everything. We're not the time for that. Yahweh Shah was not in that spirit. The apostles, they were not in that spirit, man.
That's what
if it happens, it happens. But we weren't created on this planet Earth to be doing that, man.
That's why they asked the Lord, what we gonna give in return for forsaking all these things?
Yeah, yeah.
He said, you gonna get 100-fold. Because Apostle Peter, he had a wife. He said, you gonna get 100-fold. You know what I'm saying? Land, children. You see that? So we gonna have, in the kingdom of heaven, that's gonna be the time. Which is very around the corner. You know? It's close. we probably like a couple months, a year or two away from actually being with Yahweh Shai, man. You know, being with him in the air, chariots, just being here forever. You know? The whether we make it, of course, we gotta endure it. So the places, you know.
That's the age of immortality.
And that's the time you want to have children, of course, I mean the kingdom, everything in righteousness. You'll be able to really enjoy your children, enjoy your wives, enjoy the land.
That scripture said when the righteous throw the people, when the wicked bear the people mourn. Right?
This society, having a child,
you're gonna be mourning, man.
You can be mourning, man.
Right? You gotta battle the woman who's a devil.
Yep.
Then you gotta battle custody. Then the judge gonna side with her, take half your shit. I mean, child support. God forbid, you gotta be simple as hell to be marrying a woman in 2023 with all this information out here. You gotta be silly, man.
Right.
All right? These men are silly, man. All right?
And then while you at work, your woman's supposed to be teaching them the scriptures or something, teaching your child something, the reflection of you, how you are, your image. But instead, she's teaching the daughter feminism. You know,
she got an OnlyFans account.
Oh, that's man.
That's the new thing.
Man.
These old ass women got OnlyFans, man.
As a matter of fact, I saw a video.
That's the source of the income. That's a major thing, man. That's crazy, man.
I saw a video where Kim Kardashian was talking to Northwest, I believe Kanye West's daughter, and she was telling him, "Yo, your dad is a rapper. He's an artist. He's an engineer, entrepreneur, whatever." And she's like, "What do you do?" He said, "Well, mommy's known for other things." No, we're being a hoe. All right.
And they're gonna find. If this place is to go on, they'll find out see the sex tapes and all that.
Yeah, right there.
Scottie Pippen's wife. We went into that already.
Yep. Oh, she wicked.
She wicked. She going with Michael Jordan's son. I mean, you got no shame, man. That's crazy wickedness, man. No, out of all the people you could be doing, another young dude, you're gonna be doing Michael Jordan's son, man. And you damn near 50 years old, man. See? Society is craziness, man.
She don't even know her dog is not by her side. Her dog is right there. Look at her. Look at her. Fucking idiot. Her dog is back here.
That should go jump in the water and that's it. Well, he can swim though.
Yeah, he's trained. He can sniff her out.
What you got?
So, Sirach 41, right, in verse 20. It says, and of silence before...
No, start from 15?
15. A man that hideth his foolishness is better than a man that hideth his wisdom. Right.
Read that piece up again?
Verse 15. Sirach 41:15. A man that hideth his foolishness is
man that hideth his folly, go ahead.
Is better than a man that hideth his wisdom.
So you supposed to, so that cuts dudes that ain't doing the work. Because you have this wisdom, like Howard Shai said, let your light shine before men.
Sirach 41.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 16. Therefore be shamefaced according to my word, for it is not good to retain all shamefacedness, neither is it altogether approved in everything. Be ashamed of whoredom.
Be ashamed of whoredom, Scripture says. Did we just get on that just now? All right, go ahead.
Before father and mother, and of a lie before prince and a mighty man, of an offense before judge and a ruler.
That's why Yahweh Shai told you to be what? Wise as serpents, harmless as dove. And like we said, when you go into Sirach, we were the Jews down in Alexandria. This was in open to everybody. Like everybody didn't have access to these writings. It was hidden for a while. It tells you that when you go through the history. All right, and you can see why.
Yeah.
Because he's giving you game, man, on everything.
Dropping gems.
Government, behavior, the commandments. All right. How you call it? Woman, all of that. What they call etiquette, etiquette. So when you at a feast, you should take your food last. Let other people take first before you take. He's giving you wisdom, man. All right. So he had travels, many travels, but how did he get out of all these different situations? Because he feared the Lord, man. All right. He said, "Make not thyself an underling to a foolish man. Don't seek out things that's higher than your strength." He's just dropping nothing but jewels. A wise man, man. See, the things that are written aforetime was written for what? Our learning. All right, go ahead.
It says, or of unjust dealing before. No, sorry, I skipped the point. Verse 8 from the top. Of an offense before a judge and a ruler, of iniquity before a congregation and people.
Iniquity.
Yeah.
See, so you got that position. You got to watch how you walk, man.
Yeah.
Scripture says a bishop, a guy that's a head of a camp, an overseer, he's supposed to be what? Blameless. Alright? Go ahead. Because like the brother said, one guy, he fell out, and guess what? The rest of them, and they fell out with him. Alright? Go ahead.
Oh, so you say what? You're supposed to be an example to the flock.
Yeah, it tells you that in Titus, the 2nd chapter. What is it, Titus 2?
Titus 2.
I believe so. Let me see. Give me here.
Yeah. You gotta be an example. Alright? Oh, give not any offense that the men should be not blamed.
That's Galatians, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord
He won't tie this lock. He was quoting this lock.
that's why the Lord cursed out King David through
Nathan.
Yeah. So now you give your enemies pretty much ammunition to speak out against the Most High. Right? Because you're supposed to represent the Most High as the King of the nation.
Which is it shows the order of the divine order of how basically like even a man and his woman, you know, she's a reflection of him. So she go start committing whoredoms, that brings reproach to him. And that's what Scripture said. What a husband shall sit there and be like he will sigh, he'll be ashamed. You know, so we represent Yahweh Shemal Shah through the Spirit, man.
Yeah.
And now we have the truth. We represent the brotherhood.
Yeah. You're an ambassador to the Mashiach.
Yeah.
So when people see you, they're supposed to see the Mashiach. That's what he told Philip. He that have seen me have seen the Father. Matter of fact, let's get Titus 2 and then we're going to finish out that.
Verse 1.
Start with verse 1.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 1. But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine.
Sound doctrine. MOTB is what it is. That's sound doctrine. The name of the Most High matters. That's sound doctrine. No Esau, the white man, and none of these nations can't be saved, man. That's sound doctrine. No, there's no such thing as no place where you burn forever and ever and ever, man. That's sound doctrine. All right? And these other weirdo, bugged out Ephraim, Manasseh, Hispanics, and Native Americans are not a part of the tribes. See, that's not sound doctrine. And Yahweh Shai said you would know them by their fruits. You would know them by their work. They're trees that have no fruits. They're barren. Just did a video on that. They withered away, man. Okay? They're not profitable in the ministry at all. That's why they're going on Sonnet TV, man. Where's your works at, man? Okay? Scripture says you're supposed to show your faith by your works. Alright? They unprofitable servants, man. Alright? They're not profitable for the ministry at all. And they've already been cast out, whether they see it or not. The very little that they had was taken away. Alright, but let's read on.
It says, verse 2, that the aged man be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, and charity, and patience.
You see that? A leader in this thing, the elders, the aged men, they're supposed to be temperate, balanced, patient. Scripture says, man, sober. Supposed to be getting drunk, getting into fights, getting a bad example to other men, man. Talks about them revelings, man.
You know, Jacob is simple too. Like they'll follow that. Oh, if he could do that, then I could do that too.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Oh, he can't be drunk. Oh, I'm gonna get drunk. They'll kill your ass for that, man.
See, but that's why the scripture says Israel is sheep. That's why you got to be a good shepherd.
Yeah,
you have to be. All right, go ahead.
You gotta correct them as well.
Yeah.
It says, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things.
They're not in the club, not gossiping, all right? Not giving a game how to supplant a husband. Yeah, you don't want to do that for you, then don't give him none. You know? That's how you got to do it, girl. You got to train your man. Bitches like that, no woman like that is getting on the chariots. Not one. All you going to burn right here.
That's right.
Thus saith Yahweh about Shimei Shah, man. Like you said, no Vashti's going to make it on the chariots, man. Not one.
No Jezebels.
No Jezebel that
That spirit.
that disobedient spirit, man. Okay?
She was
And the scripture talk about Jezebel too. This before Ahab came, not Ahab, Jehu came. The scripture says she painted her face. All that damn makeup, man. Right? That covering. You see? And most of these women in that spirit anyway.
That's right. And you notice that they be looking the same.
They have the same
The lashes.
generic look.
Yeah.
The lashes, Botox, big lips,
Yep.
big breasts, big booty, BBL. Don't match the rest of their figure. They all got that, and the Eve with the crazy wig that doesn't even match of nothing, man.
Nothing.
They all got the same generic look, like the brother said, man.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. That's the actual spirit. All right.
And a lot of that goes back to the condition and placing within their minds by Esau Edom through the dolls, like the brat dolls.
Like the brother said, that's
Barbies.
that Jezebel. That's that Jezebel demon on it.
Yeah.
And women like that are what? Rebellious. That's not a woman for. Well, they're gonna go into it.
Right.
Okay.
Verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good.
So all those women are what? They got a tie of a harlot. Right? That rebellious spirit. That's a rebellious woman. And let's not forget they have tattoos all over their body.
Yeah.
That's the next thing. Tattoos and long nails. That's the Israelite woman that we
Get
just
tramp
mentioned.
stamps.
Yeah.
Tattoos in certain areas.
And they combative to their man.
Yeah.
That's what they put him on. I never watched some stupid shows. Hip hop, what's that shit called?
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
Bad Girls Club.
Yeah. Look how they act. They just put the camera on them. Just be yourself. And look at it. Look how they act.
It was
Yeah, crazy, man. Yeah.
Remember the big bitch just saying the two pants together. She was like, "Y'all ain't gonna sleep because of me." She's like, That shit went viral. And I remember I seen that. I was like, but that's Eve, man.
That's Eve today, man.
She mad because she didn't get no sleep last night. So now she waking everyone up early in the morning, man. Putting the pants together. They just fight and argue and you can tell it looks like a stink.
That's the Israelite
be in
woman,
that
man. That's why Jake, we said passport bros, they say, yo, we not dealing with that. We not breeding with that. You know, we got to go somewhere else, man. But we saying, listen, man, just wait on your house by Shimei Al
That's
Shah,
right.
man.
That's right.
That's not our main focus anyway.
Yeah. The only woman that we truly seek and desire is Sophia.
It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
Right?
That's it.
Right.
Solomon couldn't find her, so you got to wait till the kingdom, man.
Just wait.
Right? This
The Lord may give you something to deal with for now, you know, he's deal.
you know,
Use wisdom, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he's doing the work.
that's it.
Because in the kingdom, we truly gonna live, man. Right now, it's
Just existing.
We just exist. We just here, you know. We're
We're
not.
just here. And then we're mainly here to do the work.
That's why we here. Apostle Paul said that. I must
Yep.
needs be here. 'Cause I gotta do the work, man.
I got to do the work.
Because we all yearn that spiritual body, man. You know, we want to
Yeah.
be with our Lord Yahweh Shai, man.
He said, I want to, I'd rather be, but I realize it's more profitable for me to be here with you brothers.
That's right.
All right?
It
Anyway,
was because we got all the writings of Apostle Paul, man.
fine. What you got? Is it more?
Let me see. I can just finish that. I can finish it. Verse 5, Titus 2, verse 5, it says to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed.
See that? That the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. And there's different forms of blasphemy. Okay? See? What precept said? Oh, yeah, finish out Sirach 41.
Yeah. Sirach 41, and I'll read this from the top, verse 18. Of an offense before a judge, so the context is going to be ashamed of boredom. Now, read on, verse 18. Of an offense before a judge and a ruler, or of iniquity before a congregation and people, of unjust dealing before thy partner and friend.
That's what Scripture says. We don't get that. Ecclesiastes 7 and 1 after this. But read on.
Verse 19. And of death in regard of the place where thou sojournest, and in regard of the truth of the Most High and his covenant, and to lean with thine elbow upon the meat, and of scorning to give and take, and of silence for them that salute thee, and to look upon an harlot, and to turn away thy face from thy kinsman, or to take away a portion of or a gift or to gaze upon another man's wife.
See that? So he's giving you all the things that you should be avoiding as a righteous man.
Yeah.
Things that will what? Damage your reputation, damage your name. Because that's all we have as men anyway is your name. He even tells you that that's more precious than gold. Can't remember that exact precept.
Oh,
I think
you
it's
get that?
30, yeah.
Is that Ecclesiastes?
Yeah.
I think it's 7 verse.
He said your name is more precious than gold, man.
Oh, I got it right here.
But it's Ecclesiastes 7 and 1 though.
Oh yeah, that's the
So
one.
you think about another one too?
Nah,
right?
there's
Oh,
one.
he's looking
There's
for
one in Sirach.
I'll find
Yeah.
it.
But get it, Ecclesiastes 7 and 1. Solomon said that.
This
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 1. A good name is better than precious ointment in the day of death than the day of one's birth.
Your name, meaning your reputation. That's when the scripture talks about the Most High's name. IUIC saying, oh, you see your name, that's going into his reputation, man. All right? And you're supposed to call upon the actual name. Right? But at the end of the day, like brothers and elders been saying, you see them guys walk right past it.
Yeah.
Right? Just like they in that spirit now, because Sakari, Alazar cursed out me. And all of a sudden they don't want to deal. Well, yeah. Same thing with you guys. You don't want to exalt the true name. What name are you coming in, man? We have nothing to say to you guys either, man. And we gonna see who's right in the end.
That's right.
All right? What you got?
That's in the same chapter. Ecclesiastes 41 and 12.
Yeah, same thing, yeah.
Have regard to thy name.
So that's what he's going into. Right? Meaning what? Your reputation. Okay? Have regard to thy name. All right, go ahead.
For that shall continue with thee above 1,000 great treasures of gold.
See that? So your name or what? Your legacy.
It's more in verse 13.
So that's what you gotta walk right. Like Howard Shai said, you gotta walk on that straight gate. Right?
Because another thing
Because
too,
everything is recorded.
that's right. And then you can look at like examples of people of the world. There you can see like a name like Michael Jackson. You think Michael Jackson? You don't think of you think of what he did on the earth. His moonwalks, his entertainment, his songs, and you know what I'm saying. You think of a wicked nigga like fucking Freeway Ricky. You think of a drug dealer. You know that's his name. All right, was that you should be ashamed of that. All right, now in the kingdom of heaven, when people mention our name, Lord willing, of course we can do it to the end. They gonna think about the righteous acts we did on this earth, repenting from the ways of the world, and serving Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, and enduring and staying stiff like Prophet Ezra said.
Matter of fact, you get that Daniel 12 and 2.
That's the spirit. I was
Brother, grab that?
I was going.
It's more in this too, a little more.
Yeah.
It says, verse 13, a good life have but few days, but a good name endure forever, which is spiritual. Like we still read about King David to this day, Judas Maccabees, his father Matthias, his brethren. All right, we read about all the acts of our fathers, man. All right, they got a good name. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Okay, Eber, or facts that we can read about them to this day. All right, the apostles, the disciples. All right.
Prophets, all
The
of them.
prophets, all of them, man. they name endured thousands of years. You see that the record right here.
And those men are back.
And they're back too.
So this is Daniel chapter 12, in verse 2. It says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall wake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
And the 2/3 come back. You can read on, keep reading.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
It says, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever.
There you go. So the 144, for the 1/3, right? And especially the 144, gonna be the real celebrities, the
right.
real stars, man.
That's right.
Okay, that people gonna look up to, man. See, and they gonna have all the glory, man. Underneath our big brother Yahweh Shai and King David and the rest of the apostles, man. So we all fighting for that seat. Right, that's what you're supposed to be striving for, man.
Because the glory of this world is temporary, and it's vanity
It's vanity.
and wickedness.
Solomon told you that. Let's get that Ecclesiastes 101.
Cause think about it. Look at the people that became. Look at the jakes.
Like, ask all these young jakes today what you want to be when they grow up. I guarantee they ain't saying the prophet.
Then,
They're gonna be like, I want to be the Michael Jordan,
yeah.
right? I want to be Kanye West.
YouTuber.
I want to be Tupac Shakur. Right? All these wicked ass niggas, man. Right? Ask the girls. Cardi B, Beyonce. What's this other bitch's name, man?
Megan Thee Stallion,
Megan Thee Stallion. The other chick now.
Ice Spice,
Yeah.
Ruby Rose,
Yeah, all these girls.
Lizzo,
Yeah. Whoever the top OnlyFans model is, that's what they want to be.
Britney right now.
They ain't talking about Sarah's.
They don't. You won't hear that come out of a
Judith.
bitch's mouth, man.
Yeah. Rebecca's. Mary.
They don't even know those names.
Yeah.
Ask one, yo, name one righteous woman in the scriptures.
You read about Phaedo. Because we get on the woman, but you had Dorcas, which was Tabitha, Phaeobe, Hilka. Philip had 3 daughters who prophesied. All right. See, there were many women that were of the faith.
Judith, Susanna.
Yeah. See, they didn't talk about that. That's why, because all part of the curse, your wife shall be a harlot
In the city.
in the city.
And that's the fulfillment is
That's
for the
she was a
streets.
reflection of us in the past.
That's right.
See,
That's right.
because Israel was heavy into idolatry. Thus he told Hosea to get himself a harlot. And he was a prophet for the northern kingdom, but all Israel, okay, Judah and Samaria. The Most High went into that in Jeremiah. They both were into idolatry.
Right.
What precept you got?
You wanted Ecclesiastes, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 1 and 1.
1 and 1. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 1. The words of the preacher, the son of David, king of Jerusalem. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is
He
vanity.
realized that. He realized all his vanity, man. Money, the status, the wealth. He said, I searched out all wickedness and folly. I even went on the left-hand side, and I realized it was all vanity. And he said, these women, I realized it was vanity too, man. Then he came to the conclusion, serving the Most High and keeping His commandments.
That's the whole duty of man. That's what we is.
See, and that's the wisest man that's telling
Right.
me that.
That's right.
Solomon came back as who? Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
See, a lot of people can't swallow that, but that's him.
And that's why it's like,
And Yahweh Shai said, for there's one here that's greater than Solomon.
that's right.
See? Because when he came as Yahweh Shai, he was perfect, man.
Yep.
Got it right. See? Second Adam, man. Restored all things. Through Solomon going off, the 12 tribes split. And through Yahweh Shai's sacrifice, they all going to be restored underneath him. That's what he said. Let's get at John 10:16. Most High deal with the same characters. And through each carnation, we get better and better. Yahweh Shai got it right, his last carnation. Out of our, this is our last carnation. Ain't going to be another, man, that would be crazy. But if it is, I don't rather say we come back as the prophets again. I don't know how we going to look in the year, was it 2100?
I was about to say that. I was about to say 2100 too. That's true.
Good prophesied in the metaverse. Wicked. That would be crazy.
Log into the VR and go in and get on people. In a dystopia, like.
In a dystopia world, man.
Oh my goodness.
That's how it be, man. Yeah.
They'd be mad as hell in there,
It'd be
man.
crazy, man.
They'd be like, delete them out of the metaverse, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You're fucking my shit up. I'm in here living life. Then in real life, they just in a basement.
Just
You
basement.
know, struggling. Tin cans everywhere. But the spiritual that the brother was reading this through the spirit, because it's like all is vanity. And the brother broke it down through the spirit that King Solomon said it. The main thing we doing is fear the Most High and keep His commandments. Right? So that's serving Yahweh Hashem Shai in these last days. That's a sure investment. Anything else is all, because think about it. All the elements gonna melt with fervent heat. So, like Jake, you tell Jake what you want to do in life. Oh, I want to have my own business, CEO, buy my own land, and all it's gonna get melted.
Oh.
Vanity. We're not even making it out with these bodies. We gotta get changed. So we make it our sure investment in serving Yahweh Hashem Shai. In exchange, the Lord already ordained it from the beginning of the world for the elect to get delivered. All right, and Lord, we're part of that number, so we understand what's truly going on. So that's why brothers may do certain things on the side, whatever case may be, certain hustle, whatever case may be, to keep things afloat. But that's all temporary, man. There's all vanity at the end of the day too. The jobs that we have is vanity. Even the lives we live as being Clark Kent through the spirit, all vanity.
So the Lord said, be a pilgrim.
Be a pilgrim.
I appreciate this for the brother.
Come.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 13. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. So wisdom is what? Fear of the Lord. All right. So the scriptures say what? The fear of the Lord, wisdom, is more profitable than gold and silver of this world.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So like the brother was saying, everything is vanity. All right. Gold is vanity. Silver is vanity. Okay. Everything in this world is vanity. But the wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Shai is the most important thing.
That's right. Everything is vanity. Only thing that's not is basically serving Yahweh Hashem Shai. All right. Everything else is vanity. Because serving Yahweh Hashem Shai, that means you loving your neighbor as yourself. You're fearing the Most High, keeping His commandments. You're about His work, feeding the sheep, feeding the lambs. You're praying, you're fasting, you're studying, you're enduring. You're getting spirit right for the times is coming. Jake in the world, everything they're doing is gonna lead them to death. Literally, Jake gonna be rappers, go to studio, record all type of abominations, all right, and then they're not realizing that's all about to be cut. You see?
A little bit more of this. So I'm gonna read verse 15 again. It says, "She is more precious than rubies, and all things canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Length of days is in her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor."
Wisdom is wisdom of the Most High is Yahweh Shai.
Oh, so we say what the desire wisdom bring them to a kingdom.
That's right.
Rulership. So if you have wisdom, you can sit amongst kings. Right?
Oh, I had a precept too.
Because why? Because like we said, and not only that, and that's what you read about our forefathers, Daniel, right? They was able to sit amongst kings because of the wisdom that he had, how he carried himself, man. You read about Nehemiah, you read about Zerubbabel, right? They were right next to the let's get that. Was it First Ezra 4? Remember they all had the wise sayings?
Yeah. Seeing which one was better.
And what did he say at the end?
Grab some.
No, you about to grab some Andrews. Oh no, I'll grab it. I'll snap.
I thought you had something.
Yeah, I think I John 10. It's First Ezra, right? Or Second Ezra 4?
No, First Ezra 4.
Come on.
Verse. Let's start from verse 40.
Come on, verse 40. First Ezra
42. Let's read 42.
Come on. First Ezra 4:42. Then said the king unto him, "Ask what thou wilt more than is appointed in the writing, and we will give it thee, because thou art found wisest."
Because thou art found what? The wisest. He's talking to Zerubbabel, head.
And thou shalt sit next me.
Because why? He had what? Wisdom. That's what we're going into wisdom. He had the wisest saying. He's like, nah, you sit next to me, man. This type of guy I want in my circle, man. Go ahead.
And shall be called my cousin.
My kinsman.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Then said he unto the king, "Remember thy vow, which thou hast vowed to build Jerusalem in the day when thou camest to thy kingdom, and to send away all the vessels that were taken away out of Jerusalem, which Cyrus set apart, when he vowed to destroy Babylon, and to send them again thither. Thou also hast vowed to build up the temple, which the Edomites burned when Judea was made desolate by the Chaldeans."
Yeah, that happened. We know that King David prophesied that in Psalms 137. All right. So they was commissioned to go build up the temple once again. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 46, "And now, Lord the king,"
Now back, read to verse 57.
verse 57, "he sent away also all the vessels from Babylon that Cyrus had set apart, and all that Cyrus had given in commandment. The same charge he also to be done, and sent unto Jerusalem. Now when this young man was gone forth, he looked up his face to heaven toward Jerusalem,
Towards the east, Dad.
and praised the King of heaven, and said, From thee cometh victory, from thee cometh wisdom, and thine is the glory, and I am thy servant.
I am thy servant, my Dad.
Blessed art thou, who gavest me wisdom, for to thee I give thanks, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai of our fathers."
See that? So he gave thanks to the Most High for giving him this wisdom, man. See, Daniel did the same thing too.
Daniel, second chapter?
I was thinking 221, yeah, around there, yeah.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, because he was the only one that could break down the vision. And he said, realize your God is the gods of that revealeth secrets. And we have that. We know the secret of the times, man.
Oh, man, read a quick room before this.
Yeah.
This the book. Oh, I read that. Let's read that. Ecclesiastes, Slakia.
Pray towards Jerusalem, the east, man.
It's good enough. Slakia. Damn, was it Sirach 39, I think?
I go.
Basically,
Right there. I think 39, 1 and 2, 3 goes into that too.
yeah. I was just reading it the other day. I'm mad I can't remember exactly. I'm just gonna
You can read. I think sir, it told you that they're like the dark parables and secrets.
Yep.
Oh, the dark parables. It's in the prologue as well.
And they also 1 and 6. Don't let the dark parables escape thee. I think.
Oh, I got it. Ecclesiasticus 3 and verse 19.
Oh, that's great. I literally just thought that. You got it.
Yeah. Many are in high place and are renowned, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek.
Mysteries are revealed to the meek. That's what we're going to read Daniel now, too. Daniel 2. That's what scripture said, be occupied in prophecy.
That's right.
All right.
There's a little more. Verse 20. For the power.
Yeah, read on, yeah.
For the power of the Lord is great, and he is honored of the lowly.
That's why I get Sirach 39 and 3. What's up in verse 1?
Sirach 39 and verse 3. He will seek out the
That's right. What's up, verse 1?
Sirach 39 and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof.
Meditating deep, deep thoughts on the scriptures. All right? Like King David said, day and night. He's occupied in what? The precepts. Psalms 119 and 15. Go ahead. So that's deeply meditating.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient.
That's what we're doing. These ancient dark parables, sayings, seeking out the knowledge of the ancients. That's only revealed to the meek, a certain group of men, Gad. So the Most High don't deal with the Dr. Browns. That's why it's no surprise. We didn't expect nothing major, but you expect what's going to happen. We're not shocked or surprised. Any Israelite that comes into this thing, they know the basics, could run circles around them guys, man. Right? Because them guys, they don't know. They've been taught what doctrine. They don't know the scriptures. That's why they don't use the scriptures. Show me what other group that go into the scriptures like the Israelites, man. Like they say, the One West camps. Some from the Elders, the Apostles, GMS, even IUIC, even ICPK, right? Even HOI, even the Sakari. Those, like they said, come the groundwork go back to One West, man. That style of that particular style of linking precept with precept. All right, like vocab call it Hebrew hopscotch. Jumping from here to there. That style of teaching goes back to where? Go back to the elders, man.
Yeah.
See? Show us whoever do that. Christians don't do that.
They don't.
Muslims don't do that.
They'll read a whole chapter to bring up one point.
And no point, man.
Like we go precept to break it down.
Going into the Hebrew.
They'll read it from the top.
Yeah.
Like, why not read it from the top? Guys, give you the precept.
Even these guys that historians and theologians, they just go on the historical aspect. Right? But when it comes to the actual precepts of breaking things down, they don't have understanding of it.
Yep. And that's in Isaiah 28 in verse 9, for precept must be upon precept.
That's how you got to read the scripture.
Here a little and there a little.
You got to link here and there. And the deep parables, the revelations, and the garden, and all the Daniel, the 7, 8, they don't know them scriptures, man. They're not men of prophecy, man. Right. They good at some of them guys, they know history. But when it comes to the prophecy, they don't understand it. The breakdown of Genesis 49, Deuteronomy 33, that was revealed to our elders, man. It wasn't revealed to them guys.
Right.
The elite know because they have what? The records. They have the actual physical records. We didn't have the records at first. It was through what? Prophecy. The Most High revealed it. And later on, as the more they learned, as the more he showed them certain things, and they got access to this, access to that, access to that. Was able to go in this book and that book and piece things. That's the spirit of the Lord. All right, what you got?
Read it on. It says, we'll seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
That's what we're doing. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shai, is the spirit of prophecy. You got to be occupied in these prophecies, man. All right? This whole thing is about prophecy. Us waking back up, Ezekiel 37, that's prophecy, man. So guys talking about 12 tribe sign. We need a 12 tribe sign. That's prophecy, man. What are you talking about, man? The downfall of the society, the downfall of Esau, Edom, the restoration of the tribes, okay, the kingdom of heaven, immortality, that's all prophecy. All right? And that's for a particular group of people. That's not for everybody, man. So that cuts Christianity right there. Right? The MOTB, which is the big thing now, the CBDC. Right? We're going into this digital currency, which he wants to make a digital prison. Track your every single move. If he says something he don't like, you shut down your account because everything is digital. The death of cash, man. All right, and we've been saying that for the longest. So, like we said with these other wayward camps, right? Because this thing is deep. You got some men who give out a certain amount of truth, but it goes deeper. They don't give you the full truth. We're going to see who's right in the end. All right? We're going to see because it all rolls tied to the MOTV, the micro. Okay? We're going to see who's right. Is the Most High with us or he's always with you? He said he's going to make you know who is my chosen.
That's right.
All right?
And that day
Some of your men, you're getting your glory now.
Yeah.
Oh, he cut him on this. Oh, that brother, oh, that's your glory. That's your glory. Right? Most High is just. Give him his glory. His 3 seconds of fame. Give him that, man. See what I'm saying? But men like that not going to get power, man. All right? Because you couldn't wait, man. All right? You're seeking out your own glory, man. All right? What you got?
Con, reading on. It says verse 2. He will keep the sayings of the renowned men.
The
And
ancient men, man. All right? Famous men of the scriptures. Go ahead.
Right. And where subtle parables are.
Subtle parables. Dark sayings. King Yahushua was known for speaking in what? Dark sayings.
Right.
It wasn't revealed to her. It wasn't revealed to all of Israel back then. All right? It was only revealed to his close circle of men, his elect. Gad?
And where subtle parables are, he will be there also.
Yeah, so we study out the scriptures, man. All right? Not for man, but unto the Most High. We go into these parables, man. We go into these dark sayings. We break it down to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. And how do you learn it also? Well, the Most High put the Spirit on you, and He has to give you good teachers. And when you come on a certain level, then you start seeking things out yourself.
Like the
Start,
God, like the God told Philip. You know, he said, "How shall I get this lesson, man? Guide me.
Yeah,
You know, teach me." I think
Shepherd, yeah.
that was Philip, right? He said that. Philip,
Yeah. To the Ethiopian eunuch, yeah.
Yeah.
I say Acts 8:30, yeah.
Yeah.
How should I know unless a man should guide me? So Jacob, I just learned by myself. Nah, you need teachers.
Oh,
It's like in this society.
Yeah.
You know, this you gotta go to the professors and the men that have the knowledge. Yeah, you have some people that are self-taught, but they can never reach a certain level. There's only so much you can learn by yourself. You need someone else to guide you. Now you want to be the best boxer, MMA, you can learn certain things by yourself, looking at videos. But it's a different when somebody teaching you, you actually sparring, like Nate Robinson. You know, everything he did, they said he never sparred one time. What the hell? That didn't make any sense. So he was just shadowed by hitting a butt. He never felt how to get punched in the face. Because if he did, he wouldn't be running out like that in the first round.
Yeah.
He would have been more strategic, more patient. He would have waited to set things up. He's
Just
running
got
out there like it's
clean.
basketball, man.
Yeah.
That's a fool, man.
He got clean. You seen that fight?
Yes.
You know, he didn't belong in there in the first place, man. But because of what? Pride, man. All right?
That's right.
What you got?
Read on. Verse 3, Ecclesiastes 39:3. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences
Just seek out the sacred with them dark sayings. Go ahead.
and be conversant in dark parables.
Come learn in dark parables. Be able to break it down. Be able to teach it. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 4, he shall serve among great men.
We just read about that. Zerubbabel. All right? Serve amongst great men because he has this wisdom. All right? And people, like we said, even that day, the people could realize something about you is different. They may not like you, but they realize something about this guy is different. Because why? How you carry yourself, man. We have this what? Wisdom, man. Right? Where people drinking and smoking and the foolish things that come out their mouth in their conversation, they realize you don't entertain those things, man. They realize this guy is different. Other guys might be committing a flirtation with other men's wife. Whereas this guy, he don't really do that. Like, what's up with this dude, man? And that's the points of what people call religion, not really religion, spirituality, which deal with the commandments. That's the importance of that, man. Esau got rid of that. Right? Now everything is what? Science. This perverse science, which tells a boy he could be a woman and vice versa. Right?
Real wickedness.
Yeah, he replaced the Most High with his science. And you see it right now, just reprobates running around, man.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the importance of the scriptures, man. You need that, man. Because it's what? Morality, man. Go see? Go ahead.
Reading on, it says, he will travel. No, sorry, read from the top. Ecclesiastes 39:4. He shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he have tried the good and the evil among men. He will give his heart to restore early to the Lord that made him, and will pray before the Most High, and will open his mouth in prayer and make supplication for his sins.
Ooh, supplications for his sins. So a wise man know when he sleepeth, man. That's a wise man. Right? So it goes into that, man.
Yeah.
Right? These are all markings of a wise man.
Gone.
Right? Seeking out the dark parables, know when he fall, when he slip. The scripture says when he learns this knowledge, he could sit amongst great men. He could serve amongst kings and princes, man.
That's right.
Right? We just read it. Well, we was going to read Daniel too about his position
Got it right here.
amongst Nebuchadnezzar. Right?
Just one more verse in this one. That's a couple more, but this one is good. Ecclesiastes 39:6 now says, when the great Lord will, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding. He shall pour out wise sentences and give thanks unto the Lord in his prayer. He shall direct his counsel and knowledge, and in his secrets, and in his secrets shall he meditate.
There you go. He meditated.
Yeah,
That's
little
how our
chapters,
forefathers was able to write these sayings, because that's called the Ruach Kodesh, the Holy Spirit. All right. The Holy Spirit, the spirit of what? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of who? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That all goes to the tenements of the Holy Spirit. Read Isaiah 11. What precept you got?
I had Daniel 2 ordered.
Oh, yeah, let's read that.
21?
Yeah, I believe so, right? Daniel 2:20.
Yeah, around there.
God. Daniel chapter 2 verse 20. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removed kings and set up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in darkness, and the light dwelleth with him. I thank thee and praise thee, O Yahweh, O Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai of my fathers, the power of my fathers, who has given me wisdom and might, and has made known unto me now what we desire of thee, for thou hast now made known unto us the king's matter.
See, he was able to break down division and Nebuchadnezzar, because all his wise men couldn't break shit down.
That's right.
They couldn't break it down, man.
He was going to put their ass to death.
He's ready to put them to death all the way, because that dream he couldn't get off his mind.
Yeah.
You see? And only Daniel could break it down, man. Most High revealed it to him, the secret.
He
Right?
wanted them to tell him. He said, "Tell me my dream," and then break it down to me. They couldn't do it.
It was like,
He's
like
"How
you
can
niggas
tell
are,
you your dream."
yeah, you niggas are so wise, you know, because
what I
if
dreamt last night.
if our gods are dealing with you, you should know what I dreamt.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
See?
And he said, if I tell you my dream, he's gonna make up some random bullshit.
You're gonna make up some bullshit, yeah. So the Most High revealed, and Daniel was like, why is so hasty? Let me pray to the Most High. Most High revealed to him his vision and the breakdown, man. That was powerful, man.
Yep.
That's heavy, man. He basically, in that dream, he basically saw the major empires, and then he saw the Roman Empire basically coming back near the EU to be system, the power empire Clay getting destroyed by Yahushua. So he basically saw like all the major empires to then an extension of Rome, then the destruction of this place, and then the establishment of the Russian royal regime. Because he said it filled the whole earth. This government filled the mountain filled the whole earth.
And each one got less and less.
Less and less in stature.
More decadent.
Yeah, that's right.
Nebuchadnezzar was gold.
Yeah.
Compared to all the heathen kingdoms, he had the top kingdom.
Yeah.
Read about the hanging gardens of Babylon.
Right.
And you can see it now. Look at this place is decadent. Trash, the water's trash.
Shit everywhere.
Shit everywhere. The structures is breaking down,
Concrete.
potholes everywhere. Dirty subways, people are just filthy. The
Dirty
morality's
water.
low.
You
Yeah.
said water, yeah.
Yeah, the air is itself polluted.
Yeah, chemtrails.
Chemtrails everywhere. See?
We going on for days.
See?
But the degeneracy of this place.
Yeah. It's got more and more decadent. See? That's America Babylon. Alright? So what precept? So yeah, I think that's it on the Daniel. So the Most High revealed his secrets, man. That's what we're going into. Right? Reveal his secrets into the meek. And we've been blessed to know these things, man. Like Zerubbabel said. And we've been blessed, man. This position that we in. You can't take this for granted, man. That's what you're supposed to praise the Most High all the time. I think let's get at Psalms 119, 164. See? Scripture says when you think you could praise him, you could never go far
Never
enough.
go far.
Psalms 119, 106.
164, I think.
Or 164. With Psalms 119, 164, 7 times a day do I praise thee because of thy righteous judgments.
Righteous. 7 is completion. Go ahead, keep reading. I think verse 165.
It says, great peace have they which love thy law, and no thing shall offend them. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I have hoped for thy salvation and done thy commandments. My soul hath kept thy testimonies, and I love them exceedingly.
King David was a true man of the Lord. Man. Those psalms are beautiful. He was always praising Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Like the prayer of Azariah. That was a good prayer too.
Praising the Lord in the fire.
Praising the Lord in the midst of the fire, man.
Well, I'll tell you that Isaiah 43 too. Let's get to Isaiah 43 verse 2. We get Psalms 134, I think. That's a short prayer. Psalms 134, 1. We get Isaiah 43 as well. What time is it? I feel like we've been out here long. Time's just moving fast.
Yeah.
It's already 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock.
So which one first? Isaiah 43 first?
Yeah, let me hear verse 2.
Isaiah 43 verse 2. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee.
There you go. So we have to go through the fire. We have to go through the water. Scripture tells about Revelation, the 20th chapter of the service. So it's different trials, different tests. That's the path to the kingdom. It's a dangerous road. Fire on one side, and when you get burned, you can drown. See? Some men were overcame by the fires, man.
Right.
They couldn't deal with the affliction. It tells you that in Mark the 4th chapter, man. You get that, Mark 4:14?
That's right.
See? But the elect gonna pass through it. That dangerous path, man.
Yeah.
You know? Alright? Abstract, Nisha, and Abednego literally got thrown in the fire. And they were praising the Lord in the fire.
In the fire.
And who was with them? Yahweh Shai, man.
Like imagine that getting close up. Fire furnace had been turned up 7 times hotter than it was before. That I put the minute death that put you in there. Then soon you walk in, you're not even burning nothing. Soon you walk in, pray. The
They said a whole prayer.
The whole prayer, man. That's powerful right there. And we're praising the Lord in the midst of this fire, right? Cause we catch hell, we go to trials, tribulations. It's spiritual, you know. Like John the Baptist said, you know, he that come after me is mightier than I, whose shoes are not worthy to bear. And he shall baptize you with fire and the Holy Spirit. It's a fire's affliction. All right. So we'll get purged. And that's why a lot of times people around you, they end up getting offended. Can't really be much around you because they can't take that heat. They can't take that fire.
Yeah, ultimately they weren't called any damn.
They wasn't even called anyway, man.
Christianity don't teach that, the importance of suffering and all that. They're teaching prosperity doctrine for a long time.
Yeah.
And what happened now, they realized it's no longer profitable, so the nigga talking about he made a mistake. You see? They weren't preparing you for the evil day, man.
That's right.
Right? Sealing up they weren't doing that, man. See? They were feeding themselves, man. See? We're supposed to be feeding the flock with the word of the Most High. Anyway, let's read on.
So you want Mark 4:14, right?
Come on, let me hear.
Mark 4:14, the sower soweth the word.
Yahweh Shai, go ahead.
And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. When they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts.
Yeah, we've seen that many times. Not really now, but in the past, teaching a brother, and who always come pull him in? His woman. That's Satan.
Wow.
Like, come pull him away immediately. You see the sign, you be like, yo, what's this about? Ask question, and his woman to come, yo, let's go. That's Satan coming immediately to take the word that would have been sown in his heart or his mind. Okay? See? Or they'll get a phone call, all right, bros, take it. That's Satan. Right? That's the Most High really telling Satan, yo, get that guy out of here, man.
Yeah.
What's this guy doing? This is not for you. All right? Or it's made for him to hear it and to be judged. All right? What you got?
That was it on that.
No, keep reading. Yeah, it's reading.
Slack it. Reading on. Verse 15. No, 16. And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, who when they have heard the word immediately received it with gladness.
It's a lot of guys. They received the word with gladness. But let's read on.
and have no root in themselves.
They didn't have root. They didn't have no solid foundation.
That's right.
All right. So they heard all the blessings of being an Israelite
Yeah.
and the promises that's coming, and we're the greatest people, and the white man come down kissing your boot, like that other Jake that just had the Edomite he was kissing, but he was never grounded. The guy that just got shot, that was falsely accusing the brother where the case is.
Yep.
He was one of them Israelites that had Edomites
Sure.
bowing down kissing his boot. See, but he
smiling,
yeah,
cheesing.
yeah, but he wasn't rooted.
He was wicked.
All right, because he was rooted, he won't be falsely accusing brothers, man. That's
Yeah.
against the commandments, man. All right, get
It says, and so endured, but for a time.
for a time, and we see many guys like that. It came in for a time. They started the Most High started turning up the heat, and they fall right back out. All right, let's read on.
Afterward, when affliction or persecution ariseth for the word's sake,
Because that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen, man. It's not just gonna stop at Kyrie and Kanye, right? That was just a taste of it. It's really gonna amp up. Whatever shit this devil gonna do next. Financial collapses. When he may do a terrorist attack and try to blame the brothers, man. All right, we don't know what he gonna do, man, but he gonna do something. All right, let's read on.
it says, immediately they are offended. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches.
The deceitfulness of riches. All right, the bags start coming in. Oh, the name of the Lord don't matter. 501c3 charter. Take that, take the jump shot. That's the cares of this world, man.
That whole commercial.
Yeah. Wicked, man. Niggas like they work for Pfizer, man. That's crazy. I don't know how he got away with that, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, in the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful.
Yeah, they're becoming unfruitful, man. Okay? You're supposed to be a tree bearing fruit. All right? That's what, like we say, Yahweh shall curse that fig tree. That's a brother that's not fruitful, man.
That's right.
See? The cares of this world, them getting offended, or because of what? The trials. They can't take it, man.
Family come up against you.
Yeah, they woman come up against him, you know? Children may turn on him.
Oh, you never got time for me. You always out there teaching, reading the
The
scriptures.
scripture says a man fool shall be dead of his own household.
The son like, you always miss my basketball games, Dad. You miss the daughter. You miss my ballet practice. I don't fuck with none of that shit. I'm serving the Lord, man. That's what you're supposed to be in. Forsaking all of that, man. Family, like, yo, you don't come to no family reunions. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you didn't go to this person's funeral, man. you know? Then some people get offended at, like, you know what? Like, wait, I think a Jake said that to Apostle Rakhal. He said, you know, I gotta go find myself. Like, what?
He came in the truth. Yeah, he just wanted to go back in the world.
That's
man.
right.
Find yourself. Find yourself where? When you came in the truth, you found yourself, man. What the hell is wrong with you, man? Like Solomon said, you found who your soul loved.
That's right.
Which is the Most High, man. You found Yahweh Shai. You found mercy. You found grace. You found your nationality.
Wasn't it a Jake that said something along the lines of like he's wasting his time, something like that? I forgot exactly how he worded it.
Yeah, well, let's read about what Paul said about Demas. 2 Timothy 4.
Kind of like that. It's a little more in verse 20 though.
Fine, let's read.
Mark 4:20. And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it, and bring forth fruit, and some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100.
There you go. See? Now, we're the apostles' fruit.
That's right.
Right? So we teach others. Whoever get edified. Right? We don't gotta see. It's not about seeing, about believing. Right? And we might believe that the elect might be sealed already. See, everything's not meant for us to see, man. Like the Lord told Elijah, I got 7,000 men that haven't bowed down to Baal. It's a complete number of men. Right? So brothers all out there, man. Alright, what you got?
2 Timothy 4:10. For Demas hath forsaken me, having loved this present world.
So he's an example. He loved the world. That nigga's like, man, probably missed the harlots and the wine. It's like, I can't be doing this shit. I remember they were coming up against the what they call the so-called Christians at that time.
Yeah.
Remember, Paul got beheaded.
Yeah.
So he saw what Paul was going through, that trial. He was like, fuck all that, man. I'm going back to my old way of life. And his name actually, I think, means friend of the world, something like that.
Demas?
Yeah, look that up.
God. Snag that.
See?
It says governor of the people right here.
It says what?
Governor of the people.
Governor of the people, man.
Then root word it says belong to Cyrus. Cyrus.
Yeah, it means popular.
I was just going to say that. I just read it right here. He's popular.
See? It means popular. So he was of the world.
Yeah.
That's what his name mean anyway. See?
He
was a man of the people. He was a man of the world. See? He fulfilled the meaning of his name. Because in one chapter, I think Philemon, Paul bigged him up, but then at the end of his journey, he went back to the world. He saw the affliction that was coming down on him. He's like, nah, I'm safer in the world. That was the worst option you could have chosen.
Yeah, truth be told, you're not. This is the safest option to ever be in. Is serving the Lord Yahweh Shem El Shah, being on his good graces, man. If you turn back, man, you said, should say what? My soul shall no pleasure unto him. That drove back into perdition.
Remember we read that on that Jake, he got cut.
Yeah.
He got cut, man. That Hebrews 10:38. He got cut, man. That scripture cut his ass hard, man. Yeah.
So you should say that Hebrews how the word is like a sword.
It's like a two-edged sword.
Yeah, two-edged sword. Cut and cut into the deepest parts of the joints and marrows, man.
Yeah, because you can't make the. Yeah, he said that there was corruption in the school and men giving themselves rank, but you got other men, the apostles and other men who slid and did their own thing. They kept going.
That's right.
There's no stopping. The truth don't stop.
What our Lord Yahweh Shah say in the parable? Occupy till I come.
You got to keep working. Paul and Barnabas had a split. They ain't stopped.
That's right.
Yes. Ministry continued, man. See, there's no stopping, man. Right? The truth, there's no stopping, man. That was just a little test. When Paul came up against the church and the church the saints started scattering, they continued. But that was the Most High anyway. Because the ministry started what? Spreading. It forced them to get out of Jerusalem and spread the doctrine even more. See, and then the Most High, converted Paul to do the rest. So you don't know how things gonna play out, man. Like the apostles said when they were out there before you two, and they said nobody was listening. You can imagine on 34th Street every week teaching, nobody listening. But after a while, after 2007, YouTube, what happened? It just blew up, man. See, they had to keep fighting. See, they endured, man.
And they
heat of the day.
And they I believe Apostle Tahar exhorted them,
they
strengthening them.
kept strengthening them. Where the Most High and he did. See, it's on the Most High's timing. You gotta remember that in your trials too, man. He may not come through like Jacob said in the world. He may not come through when you want, but he come through one time. Yeah.
Right.
See,
so we're not we're under the Most High's timing. It's His will, not ours, man. So you may want something, you may want it immediately. Like I need this kind of right now, But then not wait a little longer, Then it'll come on time, That's powerful, man.
Yeah, it's powerful, man. Come on time. See? What verse are you reading?
Brother got to reset that. I was in on that.
It's Sirach chapter 4 and in verse 11.
Yeah, so that guy, Demas, he was a friend of the world, man. Sure say you're a friend of the world, you're enmity with the Most High. So we ain't striving to make it in this world. We ain't striving for the views, and like we said, certain men are seeking what preeminence. Right? They seeking that, man. She said that, sir, go seek out that preeminence. She said, humble thyself and hand the Lord, and he will exalt thee in due time. He let exaltation come from him, man. She said, if any man glory, let him glory in the Lord.
That's right.
Okay, we don't care about the worldly views and the likes. That's the spirit of vanity, lovers of themselves, man.
The scripture also say, if anything, let another man give thee honor, not thy own mouth. Or the paraphrasing, like.
And the scripture also said, be careful with those that flatter you too much.
Yeah.
That's also a sirach, man.
Yeah.
You said be wary of a flattery tongue. You gotta be wary of that, man. You know? They putting that battery in back, amping you up. And they just want to see you fall. Those are the same ones who come out and mock you.
That's right.
What they call it in this world, fans. You know, they call them what they call them fans, man. Bandwagon, right? They jump on the bandwagon. Instead of niggas lose, I never liked the niggas anyway. You know, just jumping on the bandwagon, man. Right? Or groupies.
Groupies, yeah.
They like him when he's hot. When a nigga catch some shit, they move on to the next nigga, man. That's that worldly crown, that which is corruptible. What you got?
So this is Sirach chapter 4, verse 11. Wisdom exalted for children and layeth hold of them that seek her. So the topic right now is wisdom, right? So I'm going to jump down. Verse 17. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways and bring fear and dread upon him and torment him with their discipline.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Yeah, so the scriptures say what? Once you get this knowledge and you get this truth, she's going to what? She's going to torment you, representing what? The trials and the tribulations that you go through, the fire that you get put through. All right, and this is when most brothers fall out. All right, or there's too much contention within the churches, or it's hard for me to get women now. All right, this is the part where most people fall out. But the true men of the Lord, what they're gonna see this, they're gonna acknowledge this, and they're gonna prepare themselves for the battle. All right, so it says, for at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways and bring fear and dread upon him and torment him with her discipline until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws.
Yeah, that's anything in life, man. Basketball. Talk about it. Paul compared this to sports, 1 Corinthians 9. You know, running the race. We just read that earlier. You know, he talked about boxing or whatever, 1 Corinthians 9. So in the beginning, it sucks. You have to go through discipline. You got to eat right. You got to wake up on time. You know, you got to get hit in the face a lot. You know, you may have to keep running. You may suck in the beginning. Right, but through constant practice, you get better and better. Then you see the transformation. You see your body changing.
Boxing training.
Yeah, and then you realize you're not getting hit with the same punch anymore.
Yeah.
Become better at bopping and weaving. You start developing your IQ. See, that's the same thing with wisdom, man.
That's right.
You see certain situations from afar. Oh, I've been through that already. I learned from that. This time. On a job, I would know better not to entertain certain conversation. To be silent. Be a good listener. You know?
And they say that in the word. That's a wise man in the room. The man that's most silent. Sitting back just observing and watching. You know, that's the wisest man in that room.
Because you don't know what he's thinking. You don't know his hand. You know, you just don't know.
That's right.
That's what the Lord said. Told you that. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Yeah.
So reading on, it says, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Verse 18, then she will return the straight way unto him and comfort him and shew him her secrets. So that's the process you got to go through, right? You got to go through the fires, the trials, the tribulations, right? But if you overcome that, then you're going to get the parables, the dark secrets. You start seeing that you're increasing in the truth, like the brother was going into. You start noticing, memorizing more precepts. All right, the chastisement might be as dire as it once was. All right, the scriptures might be more comforting. You read certain scriptures, it comforts you more often. All right, the light of some incense, you learn how to just get in the spirit. You see, So this is the process that we got to go through if we want to endure to the end. If we want to have a better chance at receiving salvation. You know.
Scripture say what? Endure hardness as good soldiers of Yahushua HaMashiach. Right? And soldiers, one is the solitude path. Right? And yes, we have the brotherhood. Of course we have the brotherhood, man. But we understand and know that each man has to work their own salvation. We can't force a brother to want it, you know, as much as if he don't want it, it's not in him, he don't want it, you know. We can't force that on him. You know, it's ultimately up to Yahweh Shem Al Shai. So the scriptures say one man entered at a time on a narrow path. So we're all working on our own salvation, but being our soldiers, we have to endure that hardness that comes with it. Alright? Enduring the elements, the brothers just going into the chastisement, the trials, tribulations, and as you grow in this thing, you know how to deal with it more. You know how to retain and go stay in the spirit. You know, realize and understand what you're truly involved in, man. The importance of it all. You know?
That's right. That's right.
See,
One more
yeah.
piece of verse. Verse 19 it says, but if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his ruin. Right? So if you fall victim to those chastisements, you go back into the world, then what? You're going back to your own vomit, and you're also going to receive destruction for not striving to the end, for not enduring to the end. You know.
And we beat him with more stripes, many stripes, because you once knew. All right, you was revealed the secrets, and you just cast Mosai and his son Yahushua to open shame, man. All right, they're gonna get it worse than the 2/3 niggas. All right, Jakes that was in the truth that fell out. Yo, a lot of them still in America too. Like the Apostle Tar be going into like if they would have any type of sense, they would leave America at least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't believe. I mean, they never really believe, man. They probably think there ain't no missiles coming, man. You know, because if you look around, like that's the spirit that Esau bring out, peace and safety. I look around, people walking their dog, walking they children in strollers, you know, skipping and having picnics and shit, right? So people think, oh shit is sweet. Missiles not coming, man. But North Korea got 800,000 sun lined up. You know, a lot of people joining the they leaguing in with Russia. You know, there's a lot of talks about this, man. And when the missiles come to America, which is prophesied and will come, people gonna melt for fervent need. And then they gonna those that was once in his faith in the truth, they gonna get it bad, man. Cause society before the missiles come, you know, I'm gonna break loose, Jacob trouble, all these different things, and they're gonna be starving to death. You know, getting tortured in camps, you know, and they're gonna be in Esau. And the demons gonna hop on Esau to mock him, you know. You just all that shit he was talking on the camp on YouTube, man. Nah, I stopped being into that. I was an Israelite back then. I'm not Israelite no more. I ain't trying to hear that shit. They gonna snap you up.
Man.
That's right.
They'll give you over to their devices, yeah.
They're gonna inject you with certain shit.
They sodomize you. You don't know.
They're gonna sodomize you, chop your rod. Oh, you know, Esau's weird. You know. Esau, and that's terror of the Lord.
Well, what did David say? I'd rather be in your than be into the hands of man. What's that? Was 2 Samuel 20? 5, something like that. I can't remember.
Because that's what he wanted. He had some basically
number Israel. Yeah.
Yep, that's the number Israel. He's like, either do this, or do that, or do that. He's like, give us into your hands, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Rather that than the hand of the enemies, man. Even King Saul, he knew that, man, before he went out.
That's why
he fell upon his own sword, because he didn't want to. The Philistines would have tortured the Philistines, right?
Yeah.
They would have tortured him, man. You know? So and that's what we say, what? The righteous shall fall into the hands of Yahweh Shem Al Shai.
2 Samuel 24, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's verse 8 or something, whatever.
2 Samuel 24, verse 8. So when they had gone through all the land, they came to Jerusalem at the end of 9 months and 20 days. And Joab gave up the sum of the number of the people unto the king. And there were in Israel 800,000 valiant men that drew the sword. And the men of Judah were 500,000 men. And David's heart smote him before. And David's heart smote him after that he had numbered the people. And David
Most of them went to jack up some Israelites. So tell you, Satan moved King David to go off. Go ahead.
And David's heart smote him after that he had numbered the people. And David said unto the Lord, I have sinned greatly in that I have done. And now I beseech thee, O Lord, take away the iniquity of thy servant, for I have done very foolishly. For when David was up in the morning, the word of the Lord came unto the prophet Gad, David's seer, saying, Go and say unto David, Thus saith the Lord, I offer thee 3 things. Choose thee one of them, that I may do it unto thee.
Prophet the seer, man.
Yeah.
I get it.
So Gad came to David and told him and said unto him, Shall 7 years of famine come unto thee in thy land? or wilt thou flee 3 months before thine enemies
Yeah,
while they
he's like-
pursue thee?
Yeah, he don't. Who wants to do that? So I tell you, victory belongs to the Lord. So because he would have made the Philistines chase him for 3 months or 7 years of famine. See? Yeah.
Or that there be 3 days pestilence in thy land. Now advise and see what answer I shall return to him that sent me. And David said unto Gad, I am in a great strait. Let us fall now into the hand of the Lord, for his mercies are great, and let me not fall into the hand of man.
Let me not fall into the hand of man. And that's what the brother was saying. You guys who fell out. You guys that fell out. You're going to fall into the hands of man.
That's right.
Like it says 2 Corinthians 16, you're going to be had in derision. You really want to be in. This is the worst beast, man. This is the worst man out of all the rulers, man.
O King David prayed, deliver thy servant from the wicked, which is thy sword.
That sword, man.
You know, man.
So it talks about strange, as that Psalms 144, Psalms 140. Talk about deliver me from the hands of strange children. Yeah.
Oh,
And you go to read Deuteronomy 28, they should not regard young or old.
You said Psalms 144, right?
I think it's 140 or 140. 144 or 140. This man, he's a beast, man. All right? You don't care about that's wicked sodomy. He gonna do whatever. The person cut your rod off, do it slowly. Sodomize him today, tomorrow cut his rod off, let it 2-3 days, heal up his wound a little bit, and we can move to the rest of his body parts.
And Esau searched out torture techniques.
Yeah, you search all the
Peeling up the
ancient-
nails.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Skinning
Plucking
you.
one hair at a time with your beard. All right.
Skinning you.
Skin you alive. Yeah, they did it to the 7 brothers.
Yeah.
You know, peeled their skin back. They scalp frying jakes.
He got a serum that could enhance the pain in your nervous system. So if you get punched, you feel like you're getting stabbed or something like that.
He searched out. He's really wiser than Daniel. He searched out everything. She calls him the mighty cherubim. Because of the power and wisdom he has. The scripture says they sleep not unless it calls something. These so-called scientists don't sleep. They're somewhere underground right now doing some bullshit, man. Splicing up all kind of, like they said, that Elon Musk thing. What's that? They said how much monkeys died. I can't remember. Yeah. I mean, this man is evil, man.
You know, that's what's reported.
Yeah.
Remember Fauci and the mouses? He mixed it with human genes. Should have had human hair on his back.
Yeah.
And remember the pig with the human face?
Yeah.
He's
The man with the pig heart.
a man with a pig heart.
He died.
And of course he died. The scripture says no flesh is of the same flesh.
Damn, it's way more than what I thought it was.
Yeah.
This is an article. It says Elon Musk Neuralink has reportedly killed 1,500 animals in 4 years.
See that? But he's prone that's a good thing. 1,500 animals. You would think after 3 or 4, he'd be like, yo, this experiment, this is a little too much. 1,500? So I mean, he doesn't regard life at all. He don't give a shit. As long as he get results. That's Aishaw's mind.
They show that all type of TV shows.
Yeah.
Man. I
Them
think about it a lot.
scientists, they don't care, man. True said, a righteous man regard the life of beast.
Well, that's in Venom. You see the movie Venom? When he was experimenting, I think, on people. Basically, there's another one too. I can't think about it. What's that character? That vampire character in Marvel? Got his name.
Vampire, Blade?
Not Blade. Morph. It's in my mind. It's a lot, yeah, man. But they show that in that movie too.
There's another vampire character?
Yeah. Morpheus? Isn't that Morpheus?
Sure. There's a little bit more of this.
You got it. Slap.
It says, if I know one thing to be true, it's this: monkeys are good. Oh no, Slaki. It says the monkeys in question have been implanted with Musk Neuralink brain chips as a part of a 3-year study from 2017 to 2022 at the University of California, Davis. Out of 17 monkeys involved in the clinical trial, 15 reportedly dead. Information which only came to light following an investigation by animal rights group Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine.
That guy is Satan, man. It's 1,500 animals.
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of different animals too.
That guy is Satan, man. So Elon Musk come, we gonna help paraplegics. Nigga, you just killed 1,500 animals in 3 years. Who the fuck would put that in their brain? But that's the scripture, though, man. So you can believe in this devil all you want to. Jake's out there. He's paraplegic. Nigga, he just killed 1,500 animals, man. Putting that in their brain, man.
Right.
And that's a part of the system that the scripture tell you not to take. So you're paraplegic, Jake's your only hope is to wait on the men of the Lord, man. Okay? Because a lot of you Jakes is handicapped and you were born with certain conditions, right? Hell, women might be born with certain ailments, right? And the men of the Lord gonna heal them.
That's right. There's actually a prophet in the GMS New York camp that I know he has like some type of health disease because he's like always twitching, but he be like one of the brothers from the main camp. You ever seen that brother? He's always twitching and stuttering and stuff like that. You can tell he has like a health disease.
Yeah, brothers like that gonna be healed. We just gotta wait.
But he be prophesying as well.
But some brothers with speech impediments too.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord can heal them. You know, some
Brother
brothers.
Yahweh Shai said, that's Mark 2:16. Some brothers, what Jake called today mental illness, voices in their head, right? That's an illness as well. That's the demons messing with you, man. All right? See, Yahweh Shai came for all that, man. But Jake gotta wait. You gotta wait, man. You gotta wait. See?
So you just said Mark 2.
Yeah, 16. Yeah,
16. Mark 2 and 16, and when the scribes and Pharisees saw him eat with publicans and sinners, they said unto his disciples, how is it that he eateth and drinketh with publicans and sinners? When Yahushua heard it, he said unto them, they that are whole have no need of the physician.
Yeah, because none of us are whole. We've got this word, but we all battle certain things. Some brothers got certain diseases. Some brothers got mental things they got to deal with. Some brothers got to battle people, man. Right? Financial situation, financial rules, paycheck to paycheck. All right? Whatever the case is, man. All right? It's different tests, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, but
brothers, some brothers might be homeless for a while, whatever. It's what it is, man. Right?
Yep.
That's a part of the fight. That's a part of you carrying your cross.
That's right.
But the Most High never give you more than what you can bear. Right? All right, go ahead.
It says, they that are whole have no need of the physician, but they that are sick. I came not to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance.
We read earlier, we're all subject to sin. So that means we're all sick. Right?
That's right.
So he that committed sin is what? A servant of sin. Okay? But we made free through Yahweh Shai. Okay? And he's literally going to come free us. Alright? Yeah? Yeah, so we all got situations, brothers. Some brothers got more, some brothers it all depends on that brother. Alright?
That was it on that too.
But we all gonna be healed though, man. Like we were saying before, some of you Jakes are in certain situations right now to be healed, man.
Precept?
So the name of Yahweh Shai can spread even more. And you best to believe when that happened, the cyber attack gonna happen then, it's gonna happen when that happens. Because Aisha is not gonna tolerate that on any level, man.
Because Aisha is gonna know that those are the men. You know, he gonna know it's real. You had some Jakes that skeptical look at the video, CGI. I don't know about this, but Aisha, he gonna be like, hell no.
Hell no.
You know? Shut that shit down now, because he already know. Because like the brothers we started going to this earlier, they know who we are because they have our records. So us proclaiming who we are, they're like, how the fuck they know this? Because we got their records. How the fuck they know this? What the hell? You know, so they like, what the, you know? So imagine you see Brother Hill, oh no, those are the men. That's no, and them demons still telling them. You know?
They're gonna shut it down. EMP, everything gonna happen at the same time.
You know? Make sure the pocket missiles, you know, get rid of them, man.
People gonna seek out if it's real or not. You know, your name gonna spread far. With the internet now, it's gonna spread everywhere.
And then people that truly know that they have an illness inside of them, or they family member, please, you know, and you hail them through the spirit by Yahweh Shemel Shai, they gonna believe. They go, oh, nah, these are the guys. They, you know,
like after he healed Lazarus. That was it. That was game over. They said, man, we allow this guy to keep going. Everybody's gonna believe on him eventually. See, but they were more loyal to Rome than they were to the. That's crazy, wicked.
That's wicked.
And they realized he was a Messiah. Remember that guy? What they call him, the Black Jesus story?
Oh yes, Simeon Toko.
Yeah.
You know.
Cut his body up, different pieces. He showed up before them.
Yeah.
Reanimated right before them. Probably had, like we said, the garments blowing.
Yeah.
You know, then he's like, you know, I realize you guys don't want me here, but in the future there's gonna be many of us. You know, you won't be able to stop us. And
that was like a record that the leeches had. They just had that, right? Then he got leaked. You know, brothers broke that down, man. That was powerful because they invited him on a plane and the plane they started chopping him up, all type of shit, man.
I'll show you how wicked Sean is. Just wicked. A man that can heal any disease, man. You know? But see, you don't want that, man. All right?
He reimagined
pharmakia. They deal with witchcraft, sorcery. That's what they told you, Jakes. That's what people cursing you niggas out who took the juice, man. Right? How can you trust in this man in 2020? Came out with 2020, 2021, and all that whack shit. All right? See? Nothing is done. He was paying you to take it, man. Oh, come get it. We'll give you $100, $200. Pay your tuition. You can win the lotto, right? Go on exotic vacation. You're just throwing all kind of shit out there, man. That alone should have made you, Jakes, take a step back. Like, I don't know about that. That don't make no sense right there. But because why? You covetous, man.
A lot of them took it.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep their comfortability.
Their comfortability, man. And what happened? We were in the same thing. We endured the same shit. We in the same society. What happened? You got rid of it. See? All you had to do was endure for just but a time, man. And it wasn't even long. Same thing when Jacob's trouble comes. It's not going to be a long. It's going to be crazy, but it's not going to be long. The scripture says it's going to cut the time short. Right? For the elect's sake. So the tribulation not going to be long. It's going to be insane. It is going to be insane. But it's not going to be long, though. Right? We don't know how long Jacob's trouble going to last, but, you know, we're going to see bodies everywhere.
Dead bodies in every place, man.
Tsunamis, terrorist attack, emergency outbreaks, zombies, everything all at once. Martial law, everything.
Strange apparitions.
Yeah, strange apparitions. Leviathan here, Behemoth there. It's gonna be just like not crazy, man.
Imagine that you see Leviathan come from the water inside.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look at oh shit! The apparitions, the martial law shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be. That's Amos 5:18.
Right,
yeah.
Zooming by you and shit.
Yeah, zombies eating people.
You see all the lights going out once and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Jacob, like, oh hell no.
Yeah,
you know.
That's what we gonna be in the secret
praising
place.
the Lord.
Yeah,
we gonna be praising the Lord, man. We know that's coming. We can't wait, man. Just figuratively speaking, of course, we have to wait. But when it comes, it's like yes. And it can be the biggest I told you so, or we told you so through the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah all the time.
Yeah, we got to taste it with the jump shot. We told people. We told you so. A lot of people just dropped him. To see another actor that was in he was in The Wire. I remember him.
Oh no, he was in John Wick too.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I never looked at John. Yeah, he was in that too.
He played in another movie. He was a cannibal in one of the movies I seen. I forgot the name.
They say he died of natural causes at 16.
Yeah, we know.
That's fucking craziness.
What's his name
talking
again?
about? I can't remember the Drake name. He's like a B-rated actor.
Yeah.
He he died of natural causes. What the fuck you talking about, man? All right. All these guys just dropping dead, man. We already know what it is, man. It is ultimately judgment. But what you saying?
He played in Resident Evil, the newest one.
Yeah.
He was in Resident Evil, man.
So he had a thing for those end of the world. Yeah, man. So we already know what it is, man. See? A lot of people dropping dead for this thing, man.
Right.
The scripture talks about that. Let's get Isaiah. Psalm 58.
This is Psalm chapter 58. Verse 1?
We have verse 1.
Psalms 58 verse 1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness.
Your mind, man. Their mind is evil. You know, you Jakes want to befriend. Like the next thing now is pearly things or whatever. Oh, they're racist. What do you niggas think, man? Just because these devils agree with certain things don't mean they your friend, man.
Right.
They always gonna revert back to their nature, man. That's who they are. That's what we've been telling you for the longest, man. And we've been telling you about these people like the Alex Jones type of They bring out information, but are they our brother? No. We use the info. But they still Satan at the end of the day, man. Never trust thine enemy, man. For like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. And that's just the Most High making a tongue flow upon themselves, man. Okay? These devils, they just upset that they the elites cut their ass off, cut their allowance off. You in the same boat as everybody else, man. There's no longer separation like in the 50s and the 60s and before that. There was a clear separation between Jake and Aishar. Now all you Edomites in the same boat. You got poor, trash Edomites everywhere in the city, man. They're talking about California. You got tent cities everywhere. All these Edomites on drugs, fentanyl, meth. Poor every damn where, man.
The new one is Trink.
Yeah. These Edomite women, they disrespecting their husbands. There's no families anymore. White picket fence. They rebellious just as Eve, man. Okay? Them Edomite men, they catching divorce, families separated because you drinking that cup now, man. Good damn riddance.
And they can't even take that cup because they start offering themselves, man.
And then now we had the Maxine, the jump shot, which they were mainly doing that to Jake in the past. You Edomites, you dropping dead too, man. Dropping dead, lost their jobs. You see? All right? You see East Palestine, motherfuckers blowing shit up there, polluting the water in other places where you devils live. So you niggas, they're divided, man. That's the reason why they talking out and bringing out all this info, man. And we'll use it. Absolutely we're going to use it, man. All right? That's good riddance to you, man. Right? Mosai said he would have the Egyptian fight the Egyptian. But let's read on.
God. It says, verse 2, ye in the heart ye work, I says like it, yea in the heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
So they the wicked from the womb. So no, they ain't no good Edomite.
That's right.
All right? That's nonsense, man. Even if he's at peace with you. It's not because of him. It's the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yeah.
All right? Who made him be at peace with you, man. Oh, your devil job on the boss. Your devil boss on the job. Oh, he gave me a bonus. He's cool. He's not. That was the Lord, man.
Right.
The hell you talking about, man?
Or he can be at peace with you because it benefits him.
Yeah, yeah.
But once
You're
it
a good
don't
worker.
benefit him,
Yeah.
Then fuck you.
Yeah. They switch up fast.
Right.
So you get any bonus or whatever, that was the Lord who blessing you, man. Right? Ain't that devil, man. Like the brother said, when they don't see no use for you anymore, that's it. Right? You Jakes get caught up in that, man. Oh, nah, but you understand, though, he mad cool, or I got a cool neighbor, Edomite. I grew up with some cool Edomites. All right, cool. Wait till Jacob's trouble come, and let's see they going to be cool with you, man. All right? They're going to revert back to who they always were. The devil, man. All right? What you got?
Oh yeah, slacking. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
So they the liars from birth. All right? The only thing now, he only have a plastic smile to mask who he is. But the men of the Lord, we see through you devils. We know you devils like the back of our hand. We know your history already. Right? We know them certain patterns that you have, man. And we'll play the game too. All right? With that, like I said, that fake ass smile, always. And Edomites have a habit of always touching you. You know, touching your arm. Hey, how you doing? You know, that fake ass devils, man. We see right through you, man. Yeah.
He's right.
You know, like I said, we'll play the game too. All right. You got to be you got to be subtle. All right. Did you got?
God, it says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
Yeah, man. It's serpents, man. So that juice was what? I was poisoned, man. See? I'm telling you to take it. It's going to benefit you. You'll be able to go back to your regular life. And now, what's the point of that? Motherfuckers are dropping dead. Right? Once your heart stops, that's it. Right? People got young kids, got heart palpitations already. Athletes, man. Dropping dead, man. How, man? See?
Serpent's venom.
See? That's what you get. What you got?
God. It says, which would not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely, break their teeth, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in their mouth.
Yeah, man, because they come with them smooth speeches. And this whole CBDC, they gonna come like it's a good thing also. Right? But we don't see how, because like we said, Everything is going to be running through the central banks now. And like, what's the CBDC? In the lamest terms, people understand, it's programmable money. That's what it is.
Fucking software.
Yeah, it's a voucher, and they can tell you how to spend it.
That's right.
Your social credit score's not that high. Realize you bought a lot of meat last month. Access denied.
Too much carbon.
Yeah, you taking up too much space. You using up too much food.
You see your YouTube page. You
Yeah,
prophesying
yeah.
the downfall of
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Bank account cut off.
Yeah, cut your bank account off.
Bank on in debt.
Yeah,
No money now.
see, that's the world that they want. Everything gonna be like your Uber rating, so everything is gonna be your score,
They
man.
showed that in Black Mirror. I forgot
Yeah.
what episode that
Yeah.
was, man. Everything had a score, and that's
Yeah,
what you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
And that's why she was so like walking around. She had to keep like a good thing because she wanted a bad rating and it's everything.
It actually has that. They have that in China now. They have it already. It's already implemented in China.
Wow, you see that?
Social system. Yeah, social credit score.
That's
crazy.
crazy nonsense. AI world.
Yeah, we can't escape that
We
smell.
can't escape
You be Edomites, man. You be Edomites.
Oh, you gotta blame for this stupid shit. These devils, man.
God.
They're legalizing drugs. Most High created herbs for you to use, man. Medicinal purposes. That's what's sitting there smoking, getting high, man. She talks about being what? Sober-minded, man.
That's right.
What benefit does it give you?
Yeah, you're just sitting there getting high, man. Wickedness, man. And everybody smell like that on the train, man. The bus, driving, wherever. As soon as you first smell you smell like weed, man. That's all people do, man.
For the wash their ass, they smoke.
They don't brush
Oh,
their
no.
teeth, nothing.
They
Smoke
brush their teeth
weed.
with their blunt.
Dirty
Dirty
niggas,
ass
man.
niggas, man.
Dirty niggas, man. That's why we don't like being around niggas either.
That's right.
Brothers, brothers becoming, and all you brothers out there that's learning, you becoming what? An elitist. Because you are. Certain people just can't stand the sight of certain people. Certain smells piss you off. You know, certain behavior just piss you off, man.
That's right.
All right? That's an elitist, man. That's how aristocrats used to be. Not saying you look down on people, whatever, be proud. But spiritually, man, yeah. You can't be around certain people anymore, man.
And just how like when judgment gets played out, you know, we don't sit there and cry for niggas and none of that shit, man. You know, sometimes we laugh. Like 6ix9ine got his ass beat up. In a LA
I didn't see the
Fitness.
video, but people say I was
the
like,
video.
what's new with this nigga,
That
man?
got stunk.
Fucking dumbass,
You know?
man.
Yeah, stunk, man. And
That's what he get, man.
yeah, he claimed he was untouchable. The little guy's ass touched.
Again,
Like that Mario song.
fucking
That
dumbass.
just shows
When
his,
you gonna learn, man?
God, that just shows his riches what disappeared. His riches what it says, his riches gone like a moth. It's like
flying away.
yeah, because he got caught in a public gym. So if you're a millionaire, what are you doing in a public gym?
Where's security? You know, he's proud. He probably still got money. He probably
Was it
did.
Proverbs 23 and 4, I think? You agree with that, yeah.
He just wanted to show, like, man, I'm untouchable, man.
Y'all can be amongst the people. Now, nigga, you're not a man of the people. We
Conquerors.
talked about 23, 4, I think. We talked about having a good name. You known as a snitch. And you were not innocent.
God.
Okay? You were doing the same shit, encouraging your men to be demons.
Yeah.
What's the nigga name that we was with? Shadi, whatever.
Oh, Shadi.
Yeah. You were starting beef, and they were the ones handling it,
Yeah.
right? And then when the cam came, the reason why I snitched on everybody because he slept with my girl. But nigga, you're an adulterer too, man.
That's right.
Right? And of course that was wicked what he did, man. But you wicked too, man.
Yeah.
Right? You were encouraging a lot of it. You weren't innocent in none of that, man.
He was encouraging shootouts.
Yeah, encouraging shootouts.
Dude that did shooting to Chief Keef back then, he got released. Cool
Yeah.
He just got out.
Yeah, Chicago starting shit. LA starting shit. You know, you start the shit and then your men will finish it.
Yeah.
Right? And then you ratted on everybody, whatever the case is, but you a demon too. You're supposed to go down with him. See? So like we said, man, and you got a second chance, that nigga's still a demon.
He
man.
came out proud as all hell, man.
Yeah. You're supposed to come out, new identity, cut that bullshit hair, tattoos, everything removed.
Yeah. He got more tattoos.
Not even more tattoos, more
More
rebellious.
proud.
See? So you'll be reserved for whatever. That ass whooping, that's gonna be one of
The
many.
reason why he felt untouchable because he's a federal informant.
Yeah.
So that's why he felt he untouchable. He felt no one can touch him because he worked with the feds. Yeah.
I remember DMX. He's like, nigga, I'm out here smoking weed, making this money. He said, "Nigga, I'm untouchable."
Yeah.
You know, the movie Belly.
Yeah.
Oh man,
When he
that was
ran
funny.
the red light.
He ran the red light. Now I was like, "Yo, what you doing, man? You don't see the cops?" He said, "Nigga, I'm out here smoking weed, making this money." He said, "Nigga, I'm untouchable." I don't give a fuck about no cops. Yo, DMX was funny in that movie, man.
Yeah, he was.
But that's how Tekashi 6ix9ine feel that he is,
That's
man.
right. That's right. You feel untouchable.
You feel untouchable, man.
Oh yeah, that's precept.
Yeah, come on.
Proverbs 23:4. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thy own wisdom.
Yeah, it's vanity, man. Labor not what was gonna go into it.
Yep. Verse 5. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches surely make themselves wings.
Eventually, you have it and then you lose it, man.
Yep. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven.
See?
The scripture say, "What the Lord maketh rich and maketh poor."
Yeah.
You know, He controls those things, man. So you could be rich one day, then the Lord take all that shit away from you, man. Your proud ass.
Or you could be rich, and you see that guy who acted in he's gay too. The Marvel movie, the Arrow guy.
Yeah.
You see that they said a snow machine went over him.
Wait. The guy that's in Creed 2?
No,
No,
he's in a Marvel movie.
You talking about the Edomite?
Yeah, the Arrow dude. God, look at
The guy that played in the Arrow.
Yeah, they remember the machine went over him. He almost died. Yeah.
That was recent?
And he was rich. Yeah, he's rich.
Shit.
And he's they say he may never walk again. So he has money, but he can't. That's what Scripture says. A strong body is above infinite wealth. See, so even though he has money, he can't walk again. That's hell, man.
That's right. And the scripture say what? I the Lord wound and heal.
Yeah.
So Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he could what, give you a incurable disease.
Like he did into Epiphanies.
Yeah.
And you rich as hell.
And you rich. Right.
See, so that don't mean shit.
Right. Which is why the fear of the Lord is above everything.
Right. That's crazy. You can't walk in.
They say he may not walk again.
He's
Yeah.
rich too.
Because the snow machine fell over him. Like, that's a crazy judgment. That's the Lord, man.
That's the Lord, man. That's what we got to fear the Lord.
That's right.
You gotta fear the Lord, man. Is anything more on that?
I believe that was it. So let's double check though. So this, let me see.
That's just
Yeah, that was it. That was it on that. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Riches.
They're riches, man. So they're not certain.
right.
Actually, tells about it. Sirach chapter 5, verse 4, I think. Let's get that.
Yeah, but that was the spirit had changed, so I think I'm gonna drop it. You said Sirach what?
5 and 4.
Kind of start.
Oh, it should also say, envy not the glory of the sinner. You know?
Right, because you know not his end.
Yeah, you don't know what his end gonna be, man. So that's why we see Jake's there. Jake's they can have the cars, the Bugattis,
Right.
the Maybachs, and
Look
all.
where he's at.
Look where he's at, man. He's in jail.
And the devil keep amping it up every year. Look at his name up real quick, Andrew Tate. Prison sentence. Every month let's keep him another month. The brother said they may just kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, he got lung cancer, but they killed him.
He's already dead.
See, these devils, you don't know how these devils are.
What's it called?
Looking like a doppelganger.
Doppelganger. That's the word I was looking for.
Oh, see.
You want that or the side right first?
No, we're going to read that further in Sirach, yeah.
So 2 days ago, Andrews takes custody extended for a fourth time by Romanian court.
See, every month. He was supposed to be out just December to January, 1 month. Then they did it one more month, February. Then another month, March. Let's do it another. Keep doing it. See?
That's funny. That's funny because he's always talking about Romania, how it's such a good country.
Yeah, he
how
always
he
say
was
that.
always in good ties with Romania, but now they're holding his ass
They're
custody.
holding him hostage.
God.
Which
And he has money. He's a man. He has a man of influence. He has powerful friends.
God.
How come he can't get out of this current situation, man?
That's jam.
See? Sweetheart, let's anything more now? Let's hear more.
Let's read on. It says the Romanian court has ruled for the fourth time to extend it by 30 days.
The fourth time.
Yep.
They ain't gonna stop it until they break him. They already seized most of his a lot of his assets.
It's like it is eating my bond is waving at brothers. Like fucking weirdo.
Like we said, all his Bugattis that he always brag about, which is not even a car, it's a big engine. So anybody who's rich tell you that's a waste of investment. They asked 50 Cent, he's like, that's a waste of fucking. The maintenance is higher than it's gonna be to maintain a car like that. It's $1 million, and then it drinks nothing but gas. You drive it up the block, the shit just drunk a whole thing of gas, man. So just waste of money, man. And then you got to worry about people stealing the shit, man.
Yeah.
Right? All right, what you got?
It says about 30 days, the preventive arrest of Andrew Tate, the divisive social media influencer who is being held on suspension of organized crime and human trafficking, an official said.
They probably tell him, you fully joining the Brotherhood now? Okay, cool, another month.
That's what they're doing. They're trying to break him.
Yeah.
Like the agent trying to do Morpheus.
Yeah.
They're trying to break him, man.
Yeah.
He may come out just, yeah, fuck it, I'll join, man.
Brotherhood, another month. That's it. They're gonna keep doing that, man.
You got a visitor, Tate.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as you come in, he put the briefcase on the thing.
Yeah.
Brotherhood. All right.
That's it.
That's it. That's
all.
the question.
That's how they're gonna keep doing it, man. You know, we give you a portion of this back, but you belong to us now. You know what I mean?
And they like, we need something against you too. Once he be like, all right, I'll join the Brotherhood. All right, so we got to come to this island that we invited you months ago. You never want to come.
Yeah.
Come to this island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And do your due diligence.
Yeah.
You know, meaning you get popped by a goat, pop a goat.
You got to
Homosexual
have
shit,
to.
some weird
There's
shit.
a have
You
to.
gotta film you, Tate.
Yeah.
That's what they telling him right now, man.
Yeah, that's what they telling him. See? He's out of that or they kill him.
Yeah, they lose another month. Brotherhood or death, man. It's getting to that point now. What you choosing, man?
Because he does have a lot of followers.
Yeah.
See? But
And he do bringing up some points,
see?
you know, but
It's not the truth.
not the truth.
See? Like we said with Kevin Samuels, he bringing out points. But it wasn't the full truth. He wasn't exalting Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Right.
And he himself said, yeah, I know about you guys. I listen to you. He said the brother in Atlanta that. I know about you guys and I listen to you guys. But he never exalts Yah, not one time. One time. Right? That's the glory of a sinner, man. Right, what you got? And Eve was rejoicing. You Eves are foolish. First of all, he in a better space than you. You women
Literally.
gonna literally eat your children.
Literally.
And
You
what
about
he
to
told-
catch none but hell.
Yeah, what he told you was the truth anyway. Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? He's telling you that y'all are the main cause of your problems. All right? And he really just allowed you to expose yourself. And he set it off, and now it's becoming the trend now. Right? It's a trend now. Everybody get on a podcast talking about Eve. And not only Eve, all these women. That's the spirit. That's really the Lord, man. Pouring the spirit upon all flesh, man. All right? The woman and the serpent. Y'all being put on what? Put on trial, man. All right, what you got?
Sirach chapter 5 verse 4. Say not I have sinned and what harm have happened unto me. For the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is long suffering. He will in no wise let thee go. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. And say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners.
Righteous anger, go ahead.
Make no tarrying to turn to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai.
And that's what we telling our people every week. You know, make no tarrying. And they all heard already. Everybody done heard already. Right, that's what we said the Most High used Kanye and Kyrie for. Not because they part of the 1/3 of the thing. He just used them to just exalt the name of Israel even more. So nobody could say I never heard of that. That Hebrew is like, nah. You did hear about it, man.
It's like a Lord Yahushua said, if I had not had come unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no clue for the sin. Right?
Zero clue.
Also in the Acts it says, in the time of this ignorance, the Most High winked at, but now cometh all men everywhere to repent.
So you all heard about it.
The Psalms it says what? The truth has spread from one corner of the earth to another.
Yeah, tell you the kingdom can't come unless it happens. Matthew 24:14.
Yeah.
You read on?
Right.
Yeah, everybody has to hear about it. Especially you Jakes in America. You have to, because this is the place where he's going to burn up. So you all heard. And he's a just power. See, so he allowed his men out here for a long time. Now everything is online, everything is the internet. That's the main vehicle the truth is being spread on. Right? And you all done heard already. And the Most High even got certain pieces, even guys be going off, the Most High be using them just to push the name of Israel even more. They be going on there. What's that nigga name? Whack 100 thing? Clubhouse. And going on Clubhouse. You Israelites, this and that. So you Jakes in that world, you hear about it too, because y'all on there. And I could never listen to that. Only time I listened to it was the time when that Malachi came on doing the whole Kyrie thing, and he sounded like a fool, man. Or that Clubhouse, they all talking over each other. And just, man, fuck out of here, man.
Right.
But even they heard about it, man. See? Everybody heard about it, man. All right, yeah.
It says, make no tarry to turn to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
Security. And what's the main security in this world? Money. Which you need money, but that shouldn't be your security though. All right? Because we just read earlier, riches make itself what? Wings. All right? That's not gonna. Scripture said people are gonna throw their gold and silver in the street.
Yeah, Ezekiel 7 and 19.
During the wrath of the Lord.
Right.
Gold and silver won't be able to save you. All right? Go ahead.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
In the day of vengeance. When he pours his wrath upon his place.
That's right.
All right? So he's going to destroy you in that, man. Oh, my job or whatever. The Lord going to destroy you in that, man. See? Jake's got the, whatever, man. Whatever supposedly keep you stable. If it's not Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah, wisdom and knowledge, you're going to be destroyed in that, man. Right? It's not going to be a defense in the evil day. See? I was thinking of precept, but I slipped my mind. Alright? Is anything? Nah, I think that's it on this Sirach 5. Yeah, so we're going into riches make itself wings. You know, so ultimately, man, you got to seek Yahweh Bashem El-Shah, like the scripture was saying. Seek him while he may be found. Alright? Because there is going to be a great famine of the word. See a lot of people, YouTube channels are getting cut. The rumor last one was Hassan Campbell, I think his channel got cut. Who else? A lot of people channels getting cut, man. So this YouTube thing is not fair. And they always striking brother's channel, and when he's ready, just gonna cut it all together. And they said in order to get access to the internet, the world that they want, you're gonna need a biometric ID. So the government got to give you clearance to go on the internet. This is the type of world they want. It's no longer just gonna be, free speech and just doing online. And nah, they got to give the okay, man. They want to control the World Wide Web.
Totalitarian government.
Yeah, tyranny, man. That's oppression. Right? But at the end of the day, we don't give a shit because the internet was really created for the word to spread, man.
Literally.
That was the main reason why the Most High put the spread on these devils to the internet. They created it mainly to spy on everybody, which they have done to social media. You can see what everybody's about, what their thoughts is, what they think, their goals. They put everything up online, right? They reveal themselves. That's the main purpose why he created it, man. To know what the masses are thinking. And that's why you have these influencers to turn you a certain way, right? But he didn't. In the Matrix was a glitch. We're the brothers, man. We went into that last week with Neo. I forgot about the clip. Brother remind me of that when he didn't think he was the one, but he started believing more and more. And the more he started believing, the more he started fulfilling his role as being the one. He started believing what? He started believing the impossible. That he could save Morpheus, man. That's when he actually started waking up. Because he had that trial was put in the way. Is either I'm gonna go try to save him or live with regret. So I'm gonna go try saving him, man. You know what I mean?
And the oracle told him what he needed to hear.
He told him what he needed to hear. Because if she told him, yeah, you the one, you the guy, you this and that, he probably wouldn't have taken that risk.
Yeah.
She just pushed the right buttons. She said, yeah, you have the gift, but I don't know what you waited on. He was waiting. He needed to believe it though. See? And that trial was there for a reason. And that was a powerful movie, man.
It was.
That's why I have to go. He's like, why? He's like, because I believe in something. She's like, what? He's like, I can believe I can bring him back. That was powerful, man. He said, I can't explain it. That was what? Faith, man.
That's faith.
Yeah.
It was in him.
It was,
like,
yeah.
like it was in Jeremiah. Like the burn his eye to preach his word, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Son, it's just in us. You know? His faith is a gift, man. Ephesians 2:8.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I remember that script now.
Oh, yeah, preach that.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man. See? Okay, Lord willing, we all have that Neo moment too, man. It's gonna come a time, man, where your faith gonna have to carry you. See? Brothers may not be around. All that, man. You gotta really believe, man. You know? You might be in pain or a certain situation. Might be in a camp, seeing niggas getting put to death. Your stomach might be making noise. You might be injured.
Yeah.
You don't know what, man. How things gonna play out, man. You might see your family member get. You might start questioning. I don't know, man. Yeah. You know, start doubting, man.
Yep.
You know, but then that's when you gotta have even more faith. That's when you gotta remember the scriptures, man.
You gotta reflect. You gotta remember what was written. And you gotta remember our forefathers places in certain situations similar to that, man. Don't forget about the 3 holy children. Don't forget about Daniel and the lion's den. All right. Don't forget about none of those beautiful stories that actually is history. All right. You can't forget that, man. Our forefathers in some predicaments. King David when he took his 2 wives, you know. And man, everyone was mad at David about it. And remember, he was wept, you know.
Yeah.
Then basically, we inquired of the Lord, and Lord said, "Yeah, you won't be able to get them back." So, but imagine that thought, like, damn, they got my wives, they got their wives, they got, you know.
Yeah.
Man,
that was a heavy trial.
Heavy trial, man.
Yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai shall fight for thee.
See, that's a beautiful precept. See, the Lord will fight for you, man. Let's go with Deuteronomy 20, man. The Lord fight your battles, man.
Right. So as long as you've been striving for the truth, all right, you examining yourself and you realize I've been fighting for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai all the way up until this point, then you really don't have nothing to worry for because the scripture said the Lord is going to fight for you.
And he said, I will keep you from the hour of temptation.
And then, like, when you think, we meditate upon it, and we understand we're in a Most High's movie, you know, so to speak. And it's like, Adam's already ordained, he declared the end from the beginning. So if they say from in the camp, like the brother said, some people dying next to you, getting beheaded, they only hear screams and howls and
Then
you know?
haven't eaten in a while.
No, they haven't eaten, people starving, you know. You may be in there for, so what, they started tribulation 10 days, a perfect amount of time, you may just be in there, you know. And you gotta, like the brother said, sometimes that demon of doubt may hop on you right quick, you know, listen, man, you know, it's over, you know that, right? And you gotta immediately rebuke them, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm not faith, man, I don't care what
You may send an angel to strengthen you, like you talk about.
Yeah.
Might be a Jake in there with you, look homeless, bummy. Might strengthen you, man. Yeah.
He may see it on your face, but yo, what you worried about? What are you serving the Lord? You be like, what the fuck? You know, I was serving the Lord. You know, then as you look back, he's gone. He's not even there no more.
Yeah.
You know, they do like, yo, you saw that dude that was in the corner?
Like, nigga, you hallucinating, nigga.
Yeah, you bugging out, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, angel, the Lord may send an angel right there for Apostle Peter. Smack you on the side. Get the fuck up, man. Get up.
Yeah.
You know, they all stare.
Yeah,
yo,
that might have been a vision, like the brother said, get a vision in the prison cell.
Yeah.
You be like, I'm not bugging. This is